Cordell has fresh, custom-made pizza made to order with your favorite toppings every day, all day until 7 p.m., except on Sunday when they're closed. And they even deliver it right to your door if you want, from 2 to 7 Monday through Thursday. They even have hot wings. And all this on top of their everyday delicious food. Friday's beans, fried potatoes, and cornbread are a big favorite of mine, too. So put a little sunshine in your day and stop by or carry out your favorites from the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell today.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue!
High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Every team knows the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Kylie Rogers and her team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Kylie Rogers at 832-5302.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Larry and Kimberly Eshitai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel are proud to be Blue Devil boosters. They're proud to sponsor the broadcasts on the radio, and they encourage all of you to attend every game you can and support these fine young people. When you need them, Larry and Kimberly will be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They take care of all the details. A family serving families. Proud to be a part of Cordell and Sentinel. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Check out the great savings this month at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Get total cash incentives of $7,500 on F-150 XLTs or 0% for 72 months, and on Expedition XLTs, get 0% for 60 months and $7,030 in customer cash. Or you can get $9,780 in total customer cash. Hey, it's the Hurry Up and Save sale. Check it out, and check out our used inventory. See Tom or David for your best deal. Ford, go further at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. We're always wheeling and dealing.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
A broken window at your business, your car hits a deer, hail damages your roof, or worse, a tree falls on it. Accidents happen. It's a fact of life.
And when they do, the last thing you want is to fight with your insurance company to get them to help pay for the damage.
At Allen Giblett Insurance, our priority is helping you, which is why we're proud to partner with Goodville Mutual, an insurance company with a radically different opinion of accidents.
When accidents happen, Goodville responds with compassion. They embrace the opportunity to help you get back on track.
You may think having compassion as a core value makes Goodville a different kind of insurance company, and Allen Giblett Insurance agrees.
It's one of the reasons we say there's a lot of good in Goodville.
And for compassionate hometown personal service, contact Allen Giblett Insurance in Cordell today at 580-832-2881, offering quality insurance coverage options for your business, home, car, church, or farm.
There's a lot of good in Goodville.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Want to beat the heat? Run appliances like dishwashers and dryers late in the evening to keep the heat from affecting your comfort. Use cold water to wash clothes, and remember to unplug electric chargers, televisions, and any other appliances when you are not using them. Caulk exterior windows and doors and seal openings where pipes and ductwork meet the outside. Ceiling fans are a great low-cost way to move air so you don't keep that AC running all day. These energy-saving tips are brought to you by CK Energy.
CK is your energy.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's
all in, got posters downtown talking about an oil spill, so the Blue Devils are going to come in here looking for their first win of the season.
And, well, the good thing is the Oilers are also looking for their first win of the season. Somebody's losing streak will be broken tonight. Hopefully it's the team in white. Blue Devils won the toss, and as is their custom, they defer to the second half. It's that about the third time this year we've done that?
Yes, it is.
in 4 games previous. And we still haven't figured out exactly what happened with the other one.
Well, yeah, so we let them have it both first half and second half.
We kicked it to begin them both halves. So
yeah, we're just being nice. We're nice guys.
That's just what it is.
Good
both
crew.
teams, completely different ball teams from the last few years. Over about a 4-year stretch, the Blue Devils had a 3-year pretty nasty squad, and Merritt Oilers didn't fare too well against that squad for 2 years. Last year, Blue Devils graduated a bunch of folks, and Oilers were senior heavy and executed well and got the better of the Blue Devils and Cordell. Tonight, both of them about the same team. One Blue Devils 0-4, Oilers 0-3. Cameron Cochran lined up to kick off. White hats blown into play. Blue Devils kicking with the wind. Line drive kick lands about the 10. Rolls to the 5. Picked up by the Oilers. Bounces to the outside number 10 and is brought down at the 18 by number
1. That's Corbin.
All right, number 1, Dane Corbin. Still trying to figure out all these Corbin kids. There's about 14 of them running around. Dawson played with my older boy. Dane played with my younger one. And there's a couple more Corbins on their way up.
They're good athletes, good fun to watch. The Oilers will start 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line.
All right, and they will be heading south. They'll be heading south. They'll have the wind with them in the second and the fourth quarter. Trips to the left for the Oilers, one to the right. Similar formations to what the Blue Devils run. Set back in the backfield. A big hole up the middle, gets through, breaks a tackle. Number 7 down to the 40, possibly the 41. Number 7 is Drake Carnes, and that's a big pickup on first down for the Oilers.
Right. Sam Espinosa makes the tackle for Cordell.
And that's a defensive lineman moving downfield to make that tackle. Good hustle by Sam. So ball just beyond the Oiler 40.
One of the only parts of the field that has shade on it is
right there.
A little shade now.
From the press box. 3 wide to the left, 1 wide right. Single setback quarterback. He's rolling to his left. Bad pass. Blue Devils intercepted at the 48-yard line. It'll be Blue Devil football in Oiler territory.
Good interception by Dane Corbin. So Cordell will start off good field position on the Oiler side of the field at the 48-yard line.
Tough throw for the Oiler quarterback. He was rolling to his left, tried to throw back to his right, and the receiver ran that route right into a double coverage. Blue Devils had their choice as to who was going to intercept it. So
yeah, there's double coverage there. Both of them were going for it.
Yeah, I thought we might have dropped it at first and running into each other, but somebody held on to it. So here we go. 1st and 10 Blue Devils on the Oiler 48. Blue Devils go 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Pistol formation, 2 backs with the quarterback in the gun. Zangy takes a snap, is looking over towards Bodie Gallagher. Gallagher catches it at the 40, down to the 35, to the 32-yard line. That'll move the chains. I think they're going to mark him just a bit short of the 32, right at the 33. Good passing catch there from Zangy to Gallagher.
He ran a little down and in pattern. He's going north and then east as he goes down and in.
Yeah. And here we go. 1st and 10. Blue Devils break the huddle. 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Same formation in the backfield. 2 backs with Zangy in the gun. Hand off to the second man through, which is Dane Corbin. He bounces to the outside, and there comes the first penalty flag. And there's a good gain on the play, probably of about 6, but I'm imagining it's going to back up about 10.
Yeah, he got across the 30, and the flag came out. They're saying face mask, I believe, and then got down to about the 26 or 27.
I think they called that on the Blue Devils for a hold.
Trying to get a little better coverage, a little better opening right there, but you can't hang on to them like that.
No. Well, sometimes if a running back has a hole, there's a good reason. It's either 2 reasons. One, very good blocking, or you got away with the penalty. So it's going to back it up. It's going to be about 1st and 16 for the Blue Devils. 2 wide right, 1 wide left for the Blue Devils. Pistol formation, hand off the second man through. Good hole, first big hole of the year. Corbin's running free down the middle, bounces to the outside. He's running free. Touchdown, Blue Devils, no flags. Longest play from rushing scrimmage of the year for the Blue Devils. Turns up pay dirt, and the Blue Devils will go for, it looks like they may try to kick this one first time this year.
They've got their first lead of the ball game.
First lead of the season, not the ball game. First lead of the season.
That was a big-time cut, big-time run down the left side. Looked good.
Truth be told, that was the biggest hole I've seen in that front line all year.
Yeah.
So it appears they're huddling up. Let's see what they break out to do. Okay, it looks like they're going for 2. No tee out.
Nope.
2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. 2 setbacks with the quarterback. Hand off to Corbin again, and he's met, it looked like the same play. He's met in the backfield and dropped. 2-point conversion is no good. Blue Devils lead this one 6-0. You're listening to 106.9 FM. We'll be right back.
One day, they're plain grown up. The next day, they are one. As time goes by, the cost of college continues to rise. You know that college is important, but that expense may seem out of reach. We can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Phil Cleaver. Let's work together on strategies to help you tackle growing college expenses. Stop by our office in Cordell for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
All right, we're back here. Blue Devils have their first lead of the season here in Game 5 for them. Big hole opened up off the left side. Dane Corbin, second back through, rushes it down for about, it was about a 40-yard run. We'd gotten a first down, then they backed us up 10 yards. So line to gain would have been about the 35. So I was pretty close to between a 35 and 40-yard run. He bounced to the outside and quite literally, seemingly literally broke the cornerback's ankles. He took a jab step to the middle, and the cornerback stepped inside, and then he bounced outside, and the cornerback fell flat on his hiney.
You saw the gears kick in high speed when he got that corner and then went north.
Yeah, that's right. I wasn't sure if he knew what that looked like. He didn't realize that a hole could be that big this year. But so far, so good. The Blue Devils executing up front on that play. Blue Devils come out to kick off. Cameron Cochran been handling his responsibilities. He's had a good couple of years. He was a pleasant surprise last year, and he's continued on kicking the ball well for the Blue Devils this year. Blue Devils set to kick off. Official blows it into play. Here's the approach. Line drive kick. Going to be fielded right at the 9-yard line, coming to the right side of the field. Gallagher turns it back to the inside, and the Blue Devils meet it at the 25, and that's number 74 on the tackle for the Blue Devils, and that's going to be Gavin Jasmer.
Good job right there. Good. He stepped it up on special teams.
He was a little dinged up game number 2 for the Blue Devils, and it's good to see him bouncing back over the last couple of games. 1st and 10 for the Merritt Oilers. From their 25, 3 go wide to the left. Quarterback with a single setback to the right, 1 wide to the right. Quarterback in the gun. Takes the snap, low snap, hands off. There, he's got some room up the middle, broke a tackle, and he's hard to bring down, this Carnes guy. Rushes again up to the 40. Blue Devils are going to have to learn to wrap up, or he's going to have a big night. That's the second big run from Carnes on the evening. And some of it, he's just not going down with contact. He's telling him, you're gonna tackle me. I'm not going down.
He gets out to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 15-yard run. Gives Merritt their second first down of the night.
All right, 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. 2 backs, old school T formation here. 2 backs next to the quarterback. Low snap, handoff to Carnes again. Looked like a sweep, and it's met, and he's driven down after about a 3-yard gain. I think now you're going to start seeing a lot of linebackers go wherever number 7 goes.
Yeah, cover him, and you're covering the ball carrier right there.
So I was going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Oilers. 40. Here with 9. Excuse me, I've got a big pole between us and the scoreboard.
9:40.
9:40 in the first quarter. Blue Devils lead this one 6-0. 1 wide to the right for the Oilers. 2 setbacks each side next to the quarterback in the gun, 1 wide to the left. A bad snap, and Blue Devils meet that one in the backfield. No gain. In fact, probably a loss of about 1.5 yards. Low snap there. Quarterback had trouble fielding it. Slowed the play up. So it's going to be about 3rd down and 8 for the Oilers.
Gavin Jasmer was in the backfield, and he made the tackle on that one from behind.
Yeah.
He reached up and got him. Good job right there.
So Jasmer, so far so good on this second drive. A tackle on special teams and a tackle here from scrimmage. 3rd down and 8. Oilers send 3 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left, single setback with the quarterback in the gun. Gonna hand it off again to Carnes, and he's met by linebackers. Again, I told you, it looks like from now on you're going to see linebackers go wherever he goes. He's going to be dropped for a short loss on the play, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You got to love that Dylan Schultz was in there with Bodie Gallagher. They both had his number. Bodie's covering him, and then Dylan Schultz was in there to make the stop also.
Which is a good thing to see some of the guys step up a little bit, because we're without, on this left side, we are without Carson Nickel tonight with a slight separation in his shoulder. So this is normally his left side, and that was a big play by those 2 young men to fill the gap. End over end kick. Ball lands about the 38, rolls down to the Blue Devil 33, and Blue Devils will take over there. You're listening to 106.9 FM, 107 The Zone. We will be right back.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere.
All right, we're back. 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right for the Blue Devils. Pistol formation, handoff to Corbin. Finds some tough running room up there just beyond the line of scrimmage. Merritt Oiler defensive line pretty stout on that one. Looks like he might get a yard maybe liberally a yard and a half on that one.
Yeah, they're going to give him the 2 because he was at the 33, got out to the 35. But the whole front line for Merritt stepped up on that one. 4-man front, they are all involved in that tackle.
Right, second down. 3 wide to the right for the Blue Devils. Single setback in the gun with the quarterback. 1 wide to the left. Looking right all the ways, feeling the pressure, rolls out, throws it short across the middle, finds his man underneath, and he pushes his way up the field. Looks to me from here, that might be Raiden Keeney. I think that's number 10. I can't quite tell from here.
When they get off the pile, maybe we can see a number.
Yeah,
they piled him up pretty good.
There's about 4 or 5 guys on top of him getting up off there, and that is Raiden Keeney.
Yep.
And one of the reasons I felt like I knew it was him is well, he's Mr. Reliable. If you're going to throw him the football, most likely he's going to catch the football.
He's going to find a way to get open so he can be thrown to, and then find a way to get a yard or 2 and drag somebody with him.
3rd and 4 for the Blue Devils. 3 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Single setback in the gun with Zangi. Pipe man coverage to the left side. Short pass over the middle, and there is Parker Johnson making an appearance in the ball game. First down, Blue Devils on the 8 or 9 yard completion, and that'll move the chains
out to the Merritt side of the 50-yard line at the 49.5.
All right then. It looks to me on the last 2 plays they let the ends go because they were going to throw this quick pass, and Zangi steps into the pressure, delivers 2 good footballs. You have a positive gain on one and a first down on the next. 1st and 10, Blue Devils. 1 wide to the left, 1 wide right, 1 slot right, 2 backs in the backfield with Zangi. He's going to quarterback keeper, rolls out there by himself, naked bootleg, and he rolls out for about a solid 7-yard gain there.
Across the 45 to about the 44, good carry.
Some of you OSU fans may recognize that play from last Saturday, which sealed your fate against the Texas Longhorns. Naked bootleg for 15 yards, got the first down, and Longhorns able to run out the clock. 2nd down, and they're going to call it 6. I would have given them 7, but then again, I'm a hometown guy. 3 wide to the left for the Blue Devils, 1 wide right. Lone setback with Zangi in the backfield. Back to pass. Right across the middle. And no good. Ball a little bit high. It's going to bring up 3rd down and manageable for the Blue Devils.
Good coverage by the Merritt Oilers because Raiden was covered here, and then the other receiver had coverage on him also. As is deflected, either one of them might have got it, but it fell incomplete.
Yes. Yeah, I think of Grissom. He was the second guy. I think if he'd actually had his head up, he could have caught that one out of self-defense. Bodie Gallagher wide to the left, 2 wide to the right for the Blue Devils. Keeney and Johnson, 2 setbacks with the quarterback in the gun. Hand off to the second man through. Corbin bounces outside, cuts it back inside. Tough run. He finds a gap, and he might be good tackle by number 12, Tyson Rose for the Merritt Oilers. A touchdown-saving tackle. Corbin with a tough run that he got the first down, though.
Inside the 30 to the 27.
Good tough running by Dane Corbin on the play. Looked like he might come up a little short initially. Then he put his right foot in the ground and got north and south on us. And next thing you know, he's 10 yards down the field for a Blue Devil first down. 3 wide to the left for the Blue Devils. 1 wide right. Single setback with Zangi in the backfield. He's going to roll to his left. A little bit of pressure. Throws underneath to Keeney, who he caught the ball and it got knocked out of bounds. They're going to call it incomplete. He actually ran with the ball about 3 yards toward the sideline, and Keeney actually talking to Mr. Official about it. Hey, I caught that, and it got knocked out of my hand once I got to the outer boundary. Mr. Official not having any of it. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils lead this one with 4:58 to go in the first quarter. Grissom comes out of the play. Maddox comes in. 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils. 3 wide to the left, 1 wide right. Larson, the setback, picks up the blocking over the middle. Good catch by Bodie Gallagher over the middle. Stretches out his long arms. It's going to be close to a Blue Devil first down. I think he's going to come up just short.
Into the 20-yard line. We'll see how much further he gets out of that. Just inside the 20-yard line.
2 receptions tonight for Bodie Gallagher. Big target there. He turned into a long-armed, physical young man. Good-looking football player out there on the field. Nice to see him having a good game so far. 3rd down, and we'll call it a long one. 2 backs in the gun with Zangi. And they got him to jump.
Movement there.
They got him to jump. That was Cordell first down on 2. Ready, break. Play call. So we're going to advance the ball for a free 5 yards.
First down.
First down, Blue Devils. And that'll slow that pass rush down a little bit too. You go on some different counts. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide left, 2 setbacks. Hand off to the second man through, bounces to the outside a little bit, but can't get away. And he pitches it. Oh, my goodness. And it didn't go anywhere. And I'm sure in the excitement, that seemed like a good idea. But I don't think Coach Trammell drew it up quite that way, and he's not going to be happy when they review that on film. So I think it's actually going to come up with a no gain on the play. To the 14.
They gained the length of the football.
They gained the length of the football. Yeah, Dane Corbin got wrapped up there and pitched the ball as he was going down. I'm not sure Zangy expected it, but he reacted well and got about a half a yard out of it. Second down, and we'll call it 10 anyway. 1 wide left, 1 slot left, 1 wide to the right for the Blue Devils. 2 setbacks, and they're going to run the option here. And Dane Corbin, he's got the edge. Let's see how much of the edge he can get. He rumbles down to near first down yardage. It's going to be awful close. I think going to mark him just a hair short. Bring up third down and short for the Blue Devils. In fact, if they get the first down without getting a touchdown, it'll be first and goal inside the 5.
He had a good block out there by Parker Johnson, which gave him a few more yards on the right side.
Gave him that edge there. It was a good option call there. Looked like the Sooners of old out there.
And down to the 6-yard line.
Third down and call it a long 1. Blue Devils on the clock now. 16 seconds on the play clock. 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Blue Devils lead this one 6-0. J.D. Maddox wide to the left. Keeney and Johnson to the right. 2 setbacks. Second man through again. That's going to be at least a first down. Where is he going to end up? They're going to move the chains here. He's going to end up. That's Dane Corbin down to about the 3-yard line, and that'll bring up first and goal for the Blue Devils. Good tough running straight up the middle there. They wanted a yard, and that's about all they aimed for. I think he got a yard and a foot. So here we go. Merritt Oilers trying to defend their end zone. Blue Devils leading this one 6-0 with 2:12 remaining in the first quarter. 14 seconds on the play clock. Blue Devils break the huddle. 2 come wide to the left for the Blue Devils. 2 go wide right. Quarterback and Blaine Larson single setback. Coming straight ahead, quarterback keeper. And where is he going to? No, they're going to touchdown. Oh, no, they marked it just short. They marked him just short.
To the 1-yard line.
I saw one hand go up, but I didn't see the other one go up. So they're going to mark him just a hair short. In fact, if Larson would have got in there and gave him a little push from behind, he probably would have fallen into the end zone. So second and goal for the Blue Devils. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Single setback with Zangy. Got a motion, got 2 men in motion. That's going to be a penalty. Doesn't matter what happens to it, it's going to be a penalty. He muscles his way down to the 1, but we had a running back in motion. That was going to be a jet sweep all the way, and a receiver moved at the same time. And they're going to back him up. What is that, a 5-yard or a 10-yard?
Should be 5.
It'll still be second down, and they're going to mark it off from the 1. And
must be 10.
It's a 5. It's a 5-yarder. So it's going to be second and goal from the 6. Still not the worst thing ever. But you got to maintain discipline, especially in the red zone. You cost yourself points with lack of concentration and focus. So Blue Devils second and goal from their own 6 after the penalty.
And there's 18 seconds left in this first period of play. Cordell leading 6-0.
I think they're going to go ahead and get this one off. 12 seconds. 10 seconds.
There's more time on the play clock.
Yeah, there it is. We're looking through one of the.
I can't see the minutes.
Yeah, well, it was blocked by that pole. 3 wide to the right for the Blue Devils on setback. He looked left all the way, throws it out there. Touchdown, Gallagher, shielded with his big body into the end zone. 12-0, Blue Devils.
Now there's 55 seconds left.
Now there's 55 seconds left. So let's see what we do this time. We actually have 2 young men who can kick extra points. I mean, Raiden Keeney did really well at it. In fact, made 5 extra points in the Sayre game last year, just in the Sayre game. So we're going to go for 2 again. 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. Actually, slot left comes back to the backfield. You have 2 setbacks with the quarterback and running a sweep, and actually going to be a quarterback keeper trying to follow his way through, and it's going to be no good. Going to come up just short of the goal line. So 2-point conversion, no good. Blue Devils lead with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. Blue Devils lead this one 12-0. You're listening to 106.9 FM, 107thezone.com.
Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evans and staff at Evans Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
And we're back here. Blue Devils enjoying some early success here in Merritt, Oklahoma. Lead this one 12-0. One off a big play by Dane Corbin down the field. Another one off a short red zone pass from Zangy to Gallagher. Lead at 12-0 so far. Cameron Cochran lines up to kick. And the Oilers are back deep to receive. They've been the first team so far to actually back up far enough for Cochran. He surprised everybody. And this one's actually going to come up just a hair short. As fielded at the 15, he's taking it up the left side. He's got a little bit of a lane, trying to come all the way back to the right side, but Reggie Bush, he is not. So he's going to be taken down at the 29, roughly right at the 30. They're going to give the front end of the football the 30-yard line. Merritt will take over for the third time tonight. They've had two really good plays on both their first downs to start the drive. In fact, it was Carnes both times. Once on a 20-yard run, once on a 15-yard run. And then their drives didn't go so well after that. So Carnes in the backfield with the quarterback. 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Single setback. Quarterback in the shotgun. Blue Devils crowding the line of scrimmage. Going to be a short pass off to the left. And good gain right there on the play. It's going to be about a 6.5, 7-yard gain. And that'll bring up second down and short for the Oilers.
Good pass play. They had 2 receivers on the left side and threw it to the back receiver, so he had protection on that pass play there.
Coach is coaching up the defensive secondary there for the Blue Devils. Oilers break the huddle. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. 2, 3 come wide to the right for the Oilers. 1 wide to the left. Single setback, and I'll bet you dimes to donuts. Oh, quarterback keeper. They snapped it to Carnes. They snapped it straight to Carnes.
Bodie Gallagher was in the backfield on the snap and got him.
They stopped him for a short loss, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Blue Devils here in Merritt, Oklahoma, leading the Merritt Oilers 12-0. You're listening to 106.9 FM, 107 The Zone.
Hey, did you know that the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell has fresh, custom-made pizza made to order with your favorite toppings every day, all day until 7 p.m., except on Sunday when they're closed. And they even deliver it right to your door if you want, from 2 to 7 Monday through Thursday. They even have hot wings. And all this on top of their everyday delicious food. Friday's beans, fried potatoes, and cornbread are a big favorite of mine, too. So put a little sunshine in your day and stop by or carry out your favorites from the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell today.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Okay, we're back here. Begin the second quarter. Third down and short-ish. Third down and 3 for the Oilers from their own 36-yard line. Both teams break the huddle. We're 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. Blue Devils lead this one 12-0 to be as we approach the second stanza of play. 3 wide to the left, In fact, if he's on the field of play, he was lined up offsides, and how did they miss that? He was a foot away from the official. He was a full yard. The receiver that was wide to the left was a full yard offsides. But nonetheless, straight up the middle, short gain, but enough for a first down. Have the ball. Oilers have the ball on their own 40, 1st and 10, moving the football. And I think Coach Coach Trammell's letting them know what on earth. How was that not called offsides? 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Single setback with the quarterback looking to pass. Hit. Got a nice pass across the middle, and he's trying to turn on some speed. Caught by number 7 for the Blue Devils, Zangy, and that's the biggest gain of the night for the Oilers. And they're going to have the ball 1st and 10 on the 25, and that's why coaches not complain, but they're really adamant about some of the officiating, because if the offsides penalty is called, you don't get a first down, and then you don't get that play. 1st and 10 from the Blue Devil 25. Merritt Oilers have the football. 1 wide right, 1 wide left. They have a flanker set to the right side and single setback. Going to hand off, use the flanker as a lead blocker. And Carnes comes right up the middle. And the coaches here in the coaching booth are yelling outside, outside. And had he gone outside, he'd probably be in the end zone. Fumble on the play, and the Blue Devils come up with it. That's the 2nd Oiler turnover of the evening. Blue Devils will take over deep in their own territory, long about, let's see where they're going to spot this one. Is it about the 10? The side judge over there is standing on the 10. Let's see where this ball ends up on.
Just above the 10-yard line.
Just above the 10-yard line. Well, we didn't lose a yard on that spot, so that's good. 1st and 10 Blue Devils. Big time.
Johnson came up with the loose ball.
Well-designed play. He had a seam off the right side, had 10 yards, and just couldn't hold on to it at the end of the play. So Blue Devils now with the ball, 90 yards away from pay dirt. 10:48 to go in the half. Blue Devils already lead this one 12-0. 3 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left for the Blue Devils. Single setback in the gun with Zangy. He's looking to pass. He's going downfield. It's up in the air, and he comes back and can't quite hold it. Grissom had beat his man, but the ball was thrown to the back shoulder fade instead of leading him downfield, and he couldn't quite come up with it. So 2nd down and 10. They had the play. He definitely made a move on the ball better than his defender did, but it was just too far off that back shoulder.
Had he caught that one, you'd been out to the 40-yard line instead of on the 10. So good try, good effort. It'll come to pass.
Come to naught. 2 wide to the left for the Blue Devils, 1 wide right. Player tying his shoe. Running back's in the pistol. Zangy in the gun. Option to the right again, and as the pitch hit the ground, it was a pitch that was behind Corbin, and they couldn't come up with it. And so that's going to be a loss of 5, and it's going to be 3rd and 15 from their own 5. Blue Devils going to try to get the football out of the shadow of their end zone.
You got to realize he made a good look upfield and then decided to do better pitch, and by the time he turned back, it wasn't where he wanted the pitch to go, and it was too late then.
Yeah, too late then. 3 wide to the left for the Blue Devils, 1 wide right. Single setback. And we've got a timeout on the play. You're listening to 106.9 FM, 107 The Zone.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
All right, coming back, 3rd and long. Blue Devils turned over the Merritt Oilers deep in Blue Devil territory. In fact, there was a fumble on the 10. Blue Devils had a mishap on a pitch, and they backed up 5 yards. Now 3rd down and 15 from their own 5-yard line. 3 wide to the left, lone setback. He's rolling to his left, and he's looking downfield. He's got a man, and he's got the catch. Bodie Gallagher with the big hands today. It's a 20-yard gain to the big receiver. 1st and 10, Blue Devils.
And Bodie Gallagher went high and came down with that one about the 23.
Well, he went high with confidence. He went up. You know, I mean, you could see his body language there. He went up. I'm getting this football. It's mine, and I'm coming down with it. And as good a coverage as you're going to get on the play by the Merritt Oilers. That's just a really, really big receiver to try to cover.
Yeah, and he'd been with his defender and then came back about 2 steps, which gave him clearance and made a great catch for Cordell.
Blue Devils in the pistol. Going to try that lead pass, and he's got him out there and can't quite break away. Larson tackled from behind after about a 3.5 or 4 yard gain. So that's going to bring up 2nd down, and, well, it might have been – that's a solid 4, maybe a hair more. We're going to call it 2nd and 5. Dudley's the hometown guy. We're going to go with his closer numbers. So 2nd and 5 for the Blue Devils. That was a better game than it initially looked like.
Well, Larson's a monster defense, monster player out there. He fell forward and got an extra yard.
2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Running backs with the quarterback in the gun. Going to hand off to the second man off the left side. Corbin looking for the edge, bounces in and out, finds the edge just a little bit. I think he's going to be about a yard short of the 1st down. I can't tell because
he was going to have to be at the 33, and I think he got the 32.
Yeah, and he's less than a yard short. But it's hard to tell where he ended up because the down marker guys, they abandoned ship. The whole pile was moving their way, and they threw the bulls down, and we're out of here.
They said they don't pay me enough to stand in front of these bulls.
I mean,
here,
at the most, those line guys, they get like a free hot dog, you know,
you bet.
for their efforts, or getting the game free, you know. So not paid enough to get run over by these kids. 3rd down and very short for the Blue Devils. 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Tied in to the strong side.
And somebody jumped on the Merritt side.
Somebody jumped on the Merritt side already. What are they calling here? There is a flag on the play, and they got him for offsides again.
In the middle of the defense right there, I saw one of them move big time, so that penalty gives Cordell a 1st down.
Yeah, so, you know, all the suspense for nothing. So Blue Devils moving the yard out of the shadow of their own goalpost they started with the ball on their own 10, backed it up to their own 5. Now they're out to their own 37 with a 1st and 10. A 20-yard reception, a key part of the drive made by Bodie Gallagher, and a reception made by Blaine Larson. And a run by Dane Corbin. Blue Devils moving the ball. There's an option look again, and Corbin did good to haul that one in. Bounces it in, out, and has the lane to the outside, lowers his head and moves the ball forward. 1st and 10, Blue Devils, no flags on the play. They cross midfield to the Oiler. We're going to call it the 47. Blue Devil 1st down.
That's a great spot for Cordell. It's a really big spot now. So.
Well, it was amazing. He held on, running in stride with one hand, tracking the pitch. And, I mean, that could have just been easily a 15-yard loss if he doesn't track down the pitch. Blue Devils with a new gadget in their offense today, and the option, and it working somewhat effectively. 2 wide left, 2 wide right for the Blue Devils. Larson in the backfield. Zangi looking down the field. He's hit as he throws underneath. Parker Johnson catches the ball and goes down at the 38 would be generous. 39 would be closer. So after a 7-yard gain, it's going to be 2nd down and 3 for the Blue Devils. Back on the field comes Alex Grissom. Off the field goes J.D. Maddox. J.D.'s been in quite a few of these plays so far today. Getting a lot of playing time. One of our younger guys. And that's been one of the difficulties here this rebuilding season, as we lost so many of our senior, more experienced players who played a lot of downs over the last 2 years. Hand off to Grissom, and it is cut off, and he dives up the middle to see what he could get. I'm not sure he got much of anything. I think they're going to give him about a half a yard. They're trying to run a jet sweep to the left side there, and it was cut off well by the other defense. So it's going to be about 3rd down and about 2. J.D. Maddox comes back into the ball game. Off the field goes Bodie Gallagher. Blue Devils huddled up right on the big orange O for the Oilers. on the Oilers side of the football on the 39. Maddox off to the left. Johnson comes to the right. Now Keeney to the slot left. Blue Devils in the pistol with Corbin and Larson at running back. Zangy keeps the ball, ducks underneath, and it's going to be awful close. I think they're going to give him enough for a first down. I see what this. Yep, and the white hat says it's a first down, and what he says goes in the ball game, no matter whether you like it or not. 5:29 is what I got. 5:29 remaining in the half. Blue Devils on a long, methodical drive, leading this one 12-0. So Blue Devils on the Oiler 36, and if they close this drive out with a touchdown, it's going to be towards the end of the first half, and they get the ball back first in the second half. Larson straight up the middle, got a hole, bulls his way down to the 31. That's going to be a solid gain on first down. It's going to bring up second down and 5. We'll call it 5. I would like to call it 4, but we're going to call it 5 because I think that's closer to what it is.
Larson was trying to make it less than that, but he made a good run off the left side.
Yeah, it was a good run off the left side. Blue Devils playing pretty well so far today, and that's been something that's been consistent on the year, is each game they seem to have gotten a little bit better. Their execution seems to be a little bit better, and tonight they're executing and moving the ball pretty well. Less than 10 seconds on the play clock, 7 seconds on the play clock. They got to move. Zangy with the ball, 3 seconds. Jet sweep look. They fake the sweep. Zangy's in trouble. Throws across the middle late, and you can't do that. You got to, if you come across the middle and he has a wedge and he's run out of bounds by Zangy. Run out of bounds by Zangy after the interception. Merritt Oilers have the ball on their own, looks like their 43-yard line.
They intercepted that on the 15-yard line and ran it back to the 44, so almost a 30-yard return on that interception.
And when you're coaching quarterbacks, that kind of play right there kind of drive you a little bit nuts. The first thing they teach you is to throw it forward to your guy. And the second thing they teach you is never throw late across the middle. And it's just a dangerous thing to do. There's so many things you don't see. Oilers with the ball. I have a sniffer back on the left. He's going to be the lead blocker. And I bet you Carnes is going to come in right behind him. They pull to the right, and they do, but to no avail. He picked up 1, but 2 more got Carnes in the backfield. That's a really favorable spot. Wow. The dust from his shoes may have gotten that far, but the ball didn't get that far. They're going to give him about a yard gain. He certainly didn't get that far, but they're going to give him a yard gain.
Might have been where his helmet landed when he got knocked down there.
It may have been the number he was thinking when he landed, 45. I don't know. Second down and 9 for the Oilers. 3 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Carnes in the backfield with the quarterback. Low snap, and they're going to follow the lead block of Carnes, and there's 2. He's cleaned up outside. He didn't quite go all the way down, but he got cleaned up out there. And, there we are. He's down at the 46.
He barely got 2 yards out of it before he stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds and he bounced back inside, but that foot going out counts. And seemed to be some holding on the outside edge there. At least that's what the Blue Devils are claiming. But, if I miss a tackle, I'm going to say I'm being held too. Third down and 7 for the Oilers. 3 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Single setback in the gun with quarterback. Low snap. They've been having difficulties with their snaps. Ball in and out of the hands of the receiver. Comes up incomplete. Stops the clock. Blue Devils get the ball back with 2:45 remaining in the half, or thereabout. 4th and 7 for the Oilers. Fast second quarter, Dudley.
It's rolling right along here. Kind of like to see that as Merritt comes to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Blue Devils did a good job flipping the field, not turning it over. But they started that drive at their 10 and drove and then turned it over late. High snap, first high snap. Nice punt, actually. Really well kicked. Fielded at the 15. Keeney gets it, breaks the tackle, bounces to the left, has a little bit of a seam, and he goes down just beyond the 30-yard line, about a 17-yard return. Good return. Great kick. That was a really fine kick by the punter. Did you happen to catch his name? We'll get his name in the paper. That was a really good kick.
I missed that one. There had a couple of defenders in there trying to block that kick, and they were within
close.
about 12 inches of blocking that thing.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils on their own 30. 2:31 remaining in the half. Blue Devils lead this one 12-0. First lead of the year for the Blue Devils. Looking to try to add to it before halftime. Blue Devils break the huddle. 14 seconds remaining. Yeah, 10 seconds on the playing clock. 3 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left for the Blue Devils. Zangy looking long down the left side. Gallagher's there just beyond his fingertips. He's been the favorite receiver tonight for good reason. He has 3 receptions on the night. That one just beyond his arms.
And you got to realize that Zangy threw it to where it should be because Gallagher was down there, kind of slowed down, worried about the throw, and then realized that he should have kept the speed. 2 more steps, and he would have had that pass easily.
Had he kept his momentum, had he kept his stride, that was a really good ball thrown to him. Played center field there for just a second, was trying to track it before he committed.
And he almost got it, so good effort all the way around.
3 wide to the right, 1 wide left. Single setback with Zangy. Quick pass over the middle to Corbin. Corbin's got some running room. He's found the lane. He's hitting the Jets. It's a foot race to the end zone. 20, 10, touchdown.
No flags on the field.
No play, just a short
2-11
sit-down pattern to the right side of the field. And Corbin found the seam moving toward the left side of the field, and it just moved with him. Blockers downfield doing a great job clearing the way, and then it was a foot race, and then there's not much of a foot race with him normally.
That's a 68-yard pass play right there for the Blue Devils. Good throw, good completion, and great running by Corbin.
In 2 plays, just 2 of his plays. He's got more plays, but Dane Corbin has 108 yards of total offense in 2 plays, a 40-yard touchdown and a 68-yard touchdown. 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Going for 2 again, and he cuts it under and now pitches it, and he's going to get the end zone. It's going to be good. First 2-point conversion this game converted. You're listening to 106.9 FM, 107 The Zone. Blue Devils lead this one 20-0, 2:11 left in the half.
Every team knows the 2-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Kylie Rogers and her team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Kylie Rogers at 832-5302.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
All right, we're back. Blue Devils enjoying some early success, and honestly, just an announcer's assessment from the booth. Some shoulders starting to dip. I'm trying not to be real loud here because we're in the Merritt booth, but some shoulders starting to dip on the Merritt side of the field.
Well, they came into this from talking to a lot of the Merritt people and stuff. This is homecoming for Merritt. They had their coronation before the ball game and stuff, and there was a lot of smack being talked earlier in the day. That's what the Merritt people were saying, that the players were up, they're going for this one, and they still got a chance. We got a long second half to go here.
2:11 to go in this half. Blue Devils up 20-0. Cameron Cochran will actually be kicking into the wind this go-round. Wind strong enough to have the flag straightened out. I'm imagining this one's going to come down somewhere around the 15. Merritt has 3 back deep. Certainly have a couple of good young athletes. Carnes, he's going to be a handful no matter who he plays for. Ball comes down at the 15. Fielded. He's going to try to cut back and get it a lane. Carnes finds him a little bit of a lane, but number 64 for the Blue Devils grabs him by the hip and said, I'm not letting go. Rode him for about 4 yards. Number 64, I have Cameron Cochran, the kicker.
Mm-hmm.
Kicker said, no, you're not going to run this one back. After a 18-yard return, it'll be Merritt Oiler football on their own 33-yard line, 1st and 10 from there. 20-0 is the Blue Devil lead. 2 go wide to the left, 2 go wide to the right for the Oilers. Running back in the shotgun with the quarterback. Carnes has been a handful all night, no matter what the score is. Quarterback drops straight back, looking down the field, and ball's going to come up short and out of bounds. Decently thrown football. Receiver had to hold up but a little bit, but it was about 2 yards out of bounds. No good, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Good coverage by Corbin here on the near side. He knew he couldn't see the ball, but whenever he saw the receiver trying to get position to catch it, both hands up, neither one of them had a chance at it.
Yeah, and Merritt goes back to the huddle. 20 seconds on the play clock. 1:59 in the half. 1 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Carnes in the backfield. Low snap, hand off to Carnes straight up the middle, and he's brought down after a short gain. Bring up 3rd and long, and the Blue Devils call a timeout. And we'll talk about that when we get back. You're listening to 106.9 FM, 107 The Zone.
Larry and Kimberly Eshitai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel are proud to be Blue Devil boosters. They're proud to sponsor the broadcasts on the radio, and they encourage all of you to attend every game you can and support these fine young people. When you need them, Larry and Kimberly will be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They take care of all the details. A family serving families. Proud to be a part of Cordell and Sentinel. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel.
All right, we're back. Oilers break the huddle. If the Blue Devils hold on 3rd down here, it's 3rd and might as well be 10. It's about 9.5. And they get the ball back. They have time to do something with it with about a 1:53 left in the half. All their 2 touchdowns have been from long. You have Aiden Zangy with 2 touchdowns and an interception tonight. 1 to Gallagher, 1 to Corbin. Corbin with 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 1 receiver, and Bodie Gallagher with a receiving touchdown. So 2 to the left. He's rolling to his right. Pressure, has to throw earlier than he wants. Almost intercepted. Had to throw the ball earlier than he wanted to, and that incompletion saves the Blue Devils a timeout.
Grissom was there and is upset with himself for not catching that one. So good effort right there on the defense.
It came out so early, the receiver never had his head all the way around, and Grissom barely got his head around. Neither one of them were expecting the ball until late. So the punter's back, and he boomed a good one. Keeney may want to back up again.
He's got the wind with him.
Got the wind with him. High snap. Ball, shanked. Shanked. Blue Devils field the punt. Espinosa catches it off the bounce. It bounced off the back of a Merritt Oiler. Espinosa fielded it cleanly, and he returns it down to the 36-yard line for about a yard.
He's a good ball carrier. Did a good job on that one. So.
Well, you got to love it when a lineman gets his hands on the football. You know?
He'll remember that one for quite a while now.
All right, so Blue Devils in business here on the 36 of the Oilers with a minute. What do you got there, Tanner? 39 in the half. 3 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Larson with Zangy looking left. Oh, he's in trouble. Good comeback. And Zangy just lowers his shoulders, gets what he can, and gets about 2 on the play. And I believe the Blue Devils are calling a timeout. Timeout for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils lead this one 20-0. You're listening to 106.9 FM, 107 The Zone.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Check out the great savings this month at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Get total cash incentives of $7,500 on F-150 XLTs or 0% for 72 months. And on Expedition XLTs, get 0% for 60 months and $7,030 in customer cash. Or you can get $9,780 in total customer cash. Hey, it's the Hurry Up and Save sale. Check it out and check out our used inventory. See Tom or David for your best deal. Ford, go further at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. We're always wheeling and dealing.
Yeah,
All right.
Zangy on that one, he looked left and was going to throw, but his receiver hadn't even turned around yet. That's why he ran it down to the 34.
Yeah. 2 wide to the left, 1 wide right. Low snap. Zangy does good to field it, and there was a ball batted at the line of scrimmage. He was trying to hit that quick out, and the ball was tipped by the defensive end on that right side. And that'll bring up 3rd down, about 8 for the Blue Devils. And I don't know, for me, if I'm the Blue Devils, I'm in 2-down territory.
Yep,
you've held them in check most of the night on defense. They've had one really big play and a couple of decent gains.
And Merritt is stepping up on their pass defense.
Yeah, they're coming straight after him. 3 wide to the right, 1 wide left. Single setback with Zangy in the gun. Zangy surveying his troops, drops straight back, screenplay. But he's going to go throw deep. He's got a man if the ball's there. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Alex Grissom was running 2 yards beyond his defender, wide open. Good ball delivered by Zangy. Hit him in stride. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Cordell goes up 26-0 with 1:21 left in this first half of play. Good pass, good catch right there.
This is the kind of half you don't when you've had as much tough luck as the Blue Devils have had this year. This is the kind of half you don't want to see end.
Right.
so if Blue Devils get them backed up again, you may see them use their other 2 timeouts. Blue Devils going for 2 wide to the right, 1 wide left. Running backs in the gun. Ball handed to the second man through is Larson, and he is stacked up the line of scrimmage. They never got him to the ground, but he didn't get moving forward either. So 2-point conversion is no good. Blue Devils lead this one
26.
26. They got the wrong score up there. 26-0. You're listening to 106.9 FM.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we're back here with just over a minute 21 remaining. At least that's what it looks like through these light poles. Minute 21 remaining in the half. Blue Devils on cruise control, 26-0 going into the half so far. And Merritt back to receive, and they've scooted up closer to the 15. Ball being kicked into the wind. Dicker's a good I called him Cameron Dicker. Cameron Cochran is a good kicker. And this ball's going to land about the 15-yard line again. And Oilers have adjusted their deep men. Nice kick right about the 19. Carnes bouncing to the left, and he is swarmed. Woof. He was swarmed.
There ain't no running that one back. There was 4 white jerseys right on him. He was going nowhere.
That looked like a fat man on a Christmas hen right there. That was just no good. Short return. He gets up to about the 24. He fielded it at what, about the 21, 20?
Yeah.
And then about 5 Blue Devils closed him out. 1 wide to the right. That's their primary receiver. Short, fast, good hands. 1 wide to the left. 2 backs in the backfield. They're going to hand it to number 22, trying to jet sweep around the end and get strung out. And backside help comes in and caves it in. And Blue Devils close that one down from behind. 2nd down and 11. 1 minute to go, 59 seconds to go. And I think if I am the Oilers, I'm going to bleed as much as that clock as I can, regroup at halftime, and come back out fresh and swinging in the second half. 2nd down and 11. 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. 27 seconds on the play clock. And 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback in the gun. Low snap. They're going to hand off to Carnes off to the left side. and he is stacked up at the 25, right back to the original line of scrimmage, just a hair beyond. Bring up about 3rd and 9 for the Oilers, and 20 seconds remaining. And they don't have to snap the ball before the half. Let's see what they're going to do here. It looks like they're
not going to snap.
Yeah, I think they're going to be content to let the clock run out and go in, coach the boys up, get them encouraged, and them come out swinging in the second half. And that is the half. Blue Devils lead this one on big play, dynamic big plays. They lead this one 26-0 as we go to the half. You're listening to 106.9 FM and 107 The Zone. We'll be right back after the half.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Want to beat the heat? Run appliances like dishwashers and dryers late in the evening to keep the heat from affecting your comfort. Use cold water to wash clothes, and remember to unplug electric chargers, televisions, and any other appliances when you are not using them. Caulk exterior windows and doors and seal openings where pipes and ductwork meet the outside. Ceiling fans are a great low-cost way to move air so you don't keep that AC running all day. These energy-saving tips are brought to you by CK Energy.
CK is your energy.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Folks, you can trust and depend on quality Whirlpool home appliances. And the best place to purchase Whirlpool is Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. They've got washers and dryers, refrigerators and ranges and dishwashers and so much more. The complete line of Whirlpool appliances. The best in the industry. And you'll get blue ribbon service from Cordell TV and Appliance and Furniture. We service everything we sell. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, 117 North Market in Cordell. Phone 580-832-5777.
When a need arises for an attorney, you want the best possible choice in your corner, right? So you contact Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law in Cordell. She handles family law, criminal law, deeds, wills, and probates. Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law, needs to be your first call at 580-832-3848. Sky is a proud supporter of Cordell Blue Devil sports. Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law, 127 East Main in Cordell. Your first call when you need an attorney at 580-832-3848.
One day they're plain grown up. The next day they are one. As time goes by, the cost of college continues to rise. You know that college is important, but that expense may seem out of reach. We can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Phil Cleaver. Let's work together on strategies to help you tackle growing college expenses. Stop by our office in Cordell for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
At
Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Hey, did you know that the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell has fresh, custom-made pizza made to order with your favorite toppings every day, all day until 7 p.m., except on Sunday when they're closed. And they even deliver it right to your door if you want, from 2 to 7 Monday through Thursday. They even have hot wings. And all this on top of their everyday delicious food. Friday's beans, fried potatoes, and cornbread are a big favorite of mine, too. So put a little sunshine in your day and stop by or carry out your favorites from the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell today.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue!
High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Every team knows the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Kylie Rogers and her team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Kylie Rogers at 832-5302.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Larry and Kimberly Eshitai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel are proud to be Blue Devil boosters. They're proud to sponsor the broadcasts on the radio, and they encourage all of you to attend every game you can and support these fine young people. When you need them, Larry and Kimberly will be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They take care of all the details. A family serving families. Proud to be a part of Cordell and Sentinel. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Check out the great savings this month at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Get total cash incentives of $7,500 on F-150 XLTs or 0% for 72 months, and on Expedition XLTs, get 0% for 60 months and $7,030 in customer cash. Or you can get $9,780 in total customer cash. Hey, it's the Hurry Up and Save sale. Check it out and check out our used inventory. See Tom or David for your best deal. Ford, go further at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. We're always wheeling and dealing.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
A broken window at your business, your car hits a deer, hail damages your roof, or worse, a tree falls on it. Accidents happen. It's a fact of life.
And when they do, the last thing you want is to fight with your insurance company to get them to help pay for the damage.
At Allen Giblett Insurance, our priority is helping you, which is why we're proud to partner with Goodville Mutual, an insurance company with a radically different opinion of accidents.
When accidents happen, Goodville responds with compassion. They embrace the opportunity to help you get back on track.
You may think having compassion as a core value makes Goodville a different kind of insurance company, and Allen Giblett Insurance agrees.
It's one of the reasons we say there's a lot of good in Goodville.
And for compassionate hometown personal service, contact Allen Giblett Insurance in Cordell today at 580-832-2881, offering quality insurance coverage options for your business, home, car, church, or farm.
There's a lot of good in Goodville.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Want to beat the heat? Run appliances like dishwashers and dryers late in the evening to keep the heat from affecting your comfort. Use cold water to wash clothes, and remember to unplug electric chargers, televisions, and any other appliances when you are not using them. Caulk exterior windows and doors and seal openings where pipes and ductwork meet the outside. Ceiling fans are a great low-cost way to move air so you don't keep that AC running all day. These energy-saving tips are brought to you by CK Energy.
CK is your energy.
Welcome back to Merritt, Oklahoma. It's halftime for the Cordell Blue Devils and the Merritt Oilers. Cordell has a 26-0 lead at halftime. That's the first time that the Blue Devils have had the lead in this season, and we've done dynamic things today, making the ball, making catches, making some good runs after a catch, good performance all the way around. Sorry about that if we're upsetting Merritt's homecoming, but sometimes that happens. It's just a good night, and like we was talking to some of the players just now, that this is a attitude builder for the Cordell Blue Devils. We've talked about how their defense has improved all season long through the first 4 games, and the offense has been close. Tonight they found the second gear, and they've kicked it in and been able to score. They had some long distance plays that they've been able to score on and make it happen, and that's why they lead 26-0. The big thing is they haven't been able to hit an extra point. They haven't tried to kick it. They've tried to go for 2 on every chance right here. And so 18 20. They did hit one extra point, and that's why they is at 26, because they went up 18-0, hit the extra point there, making it 20-0. Then, as they've come up with their fourth touchdown, making it 26-0. Want to remind everybody, last week we was talking quite a bit that on Saturday there's plenty of things to do around Cordell, and we was pushing last week they were going to have that fun run out at the golf course. Well, it rained last Friday night. Started sprinkling about at halftime, really kicked in after the ball game, and then they delayed the fun run out at the golf course until this Saturday. So tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, be out there early, be out there ready. They're going to have 1 mile walk and then a 5K fun run. So come out and support the cross-country crew out there at the Cordell Golf Course. I think they'll have refreshments and everything. Come out there early, get ready, and then join in the 1 mile fun walk. And then I think that's supposed to start about 8 o'clock, and then about 8:15 they're going to start a 5K run, so you can come out and enjoy that also. So there's going to be the fun run from last Saturday has been moved to this Saturday. Bob from the Beacon was available last week, and he called me and said, there's nobody here. And then we found out from Coach Smith that, well, they've delayed it a week because the rain. You don't need to be out on the golf course during the rain and stuff like that. So it's a good idea that they delayed it a week, and you're going to have a beautiful morning tomorrow morning to be out there for the 1 mile fun walk and then a 5K walk also, or run, jog, whatever you want to do right here. Come out and experience the golf course. It's going to be a nice morning for it. Did hear that the farmers market will be at Tractor Supply on Saturday. Then I think there's some activity at the park going on. So come out and enjoy Cordell tomorrow. There's a lot going on all over the place. So come out and enjoy that one. I want to remind everybody that Monday will be junior high football. Merritt comes to Cordell. I looked at one of the schedules, and they showed that Cordell has Merritt on their schedule. The Merritt schedule did not show Cordell, but I'm sure Merritt will come over for a junior high ball game on Monday at the Cordell football field. Then what else have we got? The cross country deal. Then next week, all next week is homecoming week. There's a lot going on. This is Merritt's homecoming week, so you got to appreciate the fact they've been ready. They've already had their coronation before the ball game and everything. Introduce the participants and everything. I haven't seen who the homecoming contestants are this week. I'll check on that one. We'll have that for you next Friday night. But the homecoming's next week, which means that during the week the kids will be working on floats, and then we'll have floats and a parade on Friday afternoon. Usually it starts about 1 o'clock. They'll have the parade come down to the courthouse, and around the courthouse with a pep rally and everything. Then the spaghetti supper takes place before the ball game from 4:30 or 5 until 6:30, so that way they can get finished and come over and watch the ball game, or you can watch it, listen to it on the radio, watch it on oksports.tv, the whole shooting match, so you can see it on the video or online, whatever it takes. And then the ball game will kick off at 7 o'clock next week at the Cordell football field. It'll be homecoming, floats, parades, the whole shooting match, so get out and enjoy that with a big spaghetti dinner before the ball game next Friday night. Then a week from Saturday, after the homecoming on Friday, on Saturday night, you can go to Senior Citizens and have a fish fry. You don't even have to leave town to have fish. They're going to have a big fish fry there. So Sports Senior Citizen Center on October 5th. Homecoming will be Friday night, spaghetti before the ball game. The band kids have that available for you, so you can get tickets from that. Then ball game on Friday night. Then on Saturday night will be a fish supper at the Senior Citizens. So get out and enjoy all that you can. But the big thing is cross country will have a 1 mile walk and then a 5K fun run at the Cordell Golf Course tomorrow morning. Get out and enjoy that. Mike, you going to go run a 5K tomorrow morning or anything like that? No. Good opportunity to get out there early and get a nice fresh air and a little.
I'm still trying to figure out how you put the words fun and run together.
Fun. Well, you've seen these kids do it all the time. It's not an effort, but when we come up these 40-some steps up the press box right here, kind of get winded doing that, then a few more times you might be ready for that's why they have the 1 mile walk.
There you
don't
go.
have to run. You can have the 1 mile walk and then the 5K fun run. So
5K fun run and a 1 mile walk. That's definitely not.
No, you take your choice.
Oh, either or.
You can do both
Either
if you want to. You can. Now Tanner would. He's in shape. He could handle that. But he's working on. He's doing his studies tonight, running the monitor for us, the camera for us. So we appreciate that.
I don't know if Tanner would be allowed to. I think his leash is kind of short. I don't know.
We won't tell. We won't tell anybody that he's out there. So you think that leash is kind of tightened up there, huh?
Yeah, just all in good fun. Tanner's a good kid. Blue Devils won the toss to begin the game, deferred to the second half, scored with 1:29 remaining in the half, so take a 26-0 lead going into the half. So the strategy looks brilliant at this point. You got a 26-0 lead. You get the ball back to start the second half. And
let's keep the momentum.
Just keep the momentum.
But you got to bet that there wasn't a lot of excitement in the Merritt locker room at halftime.
No, I don't. And if the Blue Devils score another touchdown, I imagine any excitement they gained in the locker room may go away. And here's the kick. First time we've seen the kicker all night. Great kick, fielded at about the 10. He's going to pick it up and try to bounce it all the way to the left side. Cuts it up the middle, loses the ball in there, comes up with it again. Crosses the 20 to Dane Corbin. Probably should have just let that one go into the end zone. It would have saved you a hit.
Well, the big thing is he went way to his right trying to field it, and they kicked it away from him.
Yeah.
The wind might have carried it a little bit, but he's running. He's like he's catching a pass, and it went in his hands and came out. So he had to kind of dribble it on the ground and find it again and regroup and then come back up to middle field. So he's lucky to get out to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I was going to give him the 23 again. His hometown radio, so we can give him the 23 and 22. And the listening audience doesn't know the difference. 2 wide to the left for the Blue Devils. 1 comes wide right. Pistol formation for the Blue Devils. 2 backs in the gun with the quarterback. He's going to pitch to the left. Good pitch. Corbin's going to look for the edge. Catches the edge a little bit. Down the field for about I'm going to call it 5 yards from 60 yards away. Let's see what the officials give him. I think they're going to run him out of bounds at about the 4-yard mark. So it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Blue Devils coming up.
Good effort. He might have stepped out of bounds before he got tackled, but just across the 25-yard line.
That looks like what's going to be the case. 2nd down, and we'll call it a long 6. It's a fat 6 is what we'll call it. 2 come wide to the right. Wide out to the right is Parker Johnson. Slot to the right is Dane Corbin. Looking right all the way underneath. Good pass, good catch, and brought down at the 34-yard line is Dane Corbin after the reception, and that's enough to move the chains for a Blue Devil 1st down.
Good effort right there, and you had 2 in the pattern. That way 1 could block for you, and so you launch them and get a little more yardage on that effort. So.
Yeah, he kind of rubs that defender off just a little bit, gives him a little bit of an opening to get you the football in. 1st and 10 Blue Devils from their own 35. Yeah, we're going to call it the 35. And I think the ball's touching the chalk. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide left for the Blue Devils. Pass all the way. Zangi pressured, brings it up short, throws it off his back foot, and it comes up incomplete. He pressured, and he had to drop back and throw it off his back foot. Couldn't get any zip. Route didn't have time to develop before the pass rush got there, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils, and he is just shy of the 35. 2nd down and 10, Blue Devils football here. They lead this one with 11 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, leading this one all the way 26-0. Got 1 wide to the left, slot right and slot left. Lone setback. Motion man is Dane Corbin. They go with the jet sweep, and it's read by the Oiler defense for a loss on the play of about 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 15 for the Oilers.
Yeah, you had a blitzer coming in on the right side, like the right linebacker out there, and so he was going for the quarterback or the sweep man, and Corbin had it, and he got eaten alive right there in the backfield.
Yeah, no chance on that play. Did a good job to hold on to it. 3rd down and 15 for the Blue Devils. Clock continues to wind.
Yep, just behind the 30-yard line. So
let's see what we look like here. Blue Devils break out 1 wide to the right. 3 go to the left. Lone setback with Zangy. And I think they're going to bring pressure. He's going to roll to his left. Good job moving the pocket. He's looking for help and throws the ball across the middle. Comes up no good. Receiver coming back to the football. That's a dangerous habit to try to break against the grain, against the pass rush, but he gets the ball away and minimizes the damage. Fourth down and 15.
Good job by Raiden, because he saw he's in trouble and he was coming racing back, so you had a receiver in the area of the throw. We're going to have to punt for the first time.
First time tonight, going to have to punt. Zangy going to step back and do the honors.
Back on the 40-yard line of Merritt. Got 2 receivers back there as Cordell gets ready for their first punt.
He is kicking into the wind, and then that clock is winding down. They need to get the snap off. Okay, now everybody's set. Good snap. Good kick by Zangy. Gets held up into the wind. Let's see what happens with the ball here, and it rolls down across the 52, the Oiler 45, and that's where the Oilers will begin their second half on offense. And they're huddled up and pretty much ready to go, so we'll stay right here. So Merritt Oilers come out of the half pretty much fired up and hold the Blue Devils to a 3-and-out. And they're back on offense now on roughly their own 46. Now 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Lead blocker just behind the lineman on the left side. Singles back with the quarterback. He hands off, and he's trapped down low and bounces to the outside as best that he can and gets about 3.5, 4 yard on the play.
They're going to say about the 48.
Yeah, they gave him about 4 on the play. So second down in a rough 6. Oilers shuttling into play. They're setting up a lead blocker just behind the offensive lineman and leading him to the opposite side. And if you'll follow that lead blocker, you're probably going to find the running back.
And it's probably number 7.
Probably number 7. Oh, yeah.
Go on 2.
take a page out of the Blue Devil playbook and go on 2. So that's going to bring up second down and short for the Oilers.
Down to the Cordell 46-yard line.
That looked like about a 6-yard penalty. If it was on the 48, now that it's on the 46.
When you lead 26-0, you can fudge a little bit. So.
I don't like giving up nothing. 1 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Blue Devils all in tight, back in the middle, linebackers and defensive ends. There it comes, handoff, and he kept it, and he's lead outside. It was a bootleg. And he gets down to the 35. He rolled to that far right side of the field. Couldn't quite tell what was going on. And it looked like he was looking for someone down the field, and then it was covered, and then he took off down the field, and that's a first down for the Oilers. And he actually fumbled the football, but it was recovered by the Oilers. So down to the Blue Devil 35. Let's see here. They come 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Single setback with the lead blocker. And there's the snap. He's going to fake it again. They're going to go over the slant, and he fumbles the ball. It's loose. Blue Devils pick it up, and he's running with it. He's bouncing to the right. He's got a little bit of a wedge. He could go if he gets this block right here. And he's still on his feet. Keeney's still running down to the 25, cuts back to the 20. 10, it's the scoop and score. Flag on the play.
That was scooped out there inside the 20 for an 84-yard return, but a flag on the play, whether it's a block on Cordell or something on Merritt, I haven't seen a signal yet.
Haven't seen a signal either way yet. Could be an offensive penalty early or a penalty on the Blue Devils on the run back.
But there's two flags out here.
It's still going to be Blue Devil football.
Yeah, still 2 flags about the 44-yard line. The officials are talking it over as we speak right here.
When Keeney's like, are you kidding me?
I mean, he did dynamic running right there. You saw him accelerate, wait for his blocks to develop.
Touchdown. They're calling it a touchdown.
It is a touchdown.
Personal foul against the Oilers. It's a touchdown Blue Devils, though.
With 7:47 to go here in this third period of play. Cordell goes up.
I think Mr. Whitehat has confused everybody but himself. He's signaled both personal fouls both directions. I'm wondering if it didn't come after the whistle, because he signaled 2 personal fouls, one against the Oilers and one against the Blue Devils. So it appears as though the touchdown is going to stand, and they'll go for 2, and those penalties will be offsetting, because there shouldn't be anything marked off if they're offsetting.
So they'll leave it at the 2.5-yard line to go for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, so, well, they wouldn't mark it off on the conversion. They'd mark it off on the kickoff. So the kickoff should be interesting. So the Blue Devils line up for 2. Just when you thought the Oilers were going to get something going, Raiden Keeney scoops up an 85-yard touchdown return and deflates the quickly rising balloon of the Oilers, and incomplete on the 2-point conversion. And you're listening to 106.9 FM, 107 The Zone. We'll be right back.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Okay, we're coming back to action right here. Blue Devils getting ready to break the huddle. Oilers were driving the football, and they had fumbled once on the drive but got it back. And that play, on their last play, they had gotten a good game, fumbled the football. A nice little slant pattern, caught. He took about 4 or 5 steps, was stripped of the football.
Cordell's going to be kicking it off from the Oiler
45-yard line. So that's a 30-yard penalty. Now, where do we normally kick off from? The 40? Okay, so that's a personal foul against, and that's why the touchdown stood. It was 1 penalty, personal foul against the Oilers. The penalty yardage marked off on the kickoff. So Cochran will be kicking off from the Oiler 45.
He might be able to split the uprights from here.
With the wind against him, maybe not, but you're going to need to be standing in the end zone or on the stripe to field it. Blue Devils line up for the kickoff. There comes Cameron. Straight line drive kick. They want him to field it, but he didn't. Ooh, they just crossed into the end zone by about half a yard. They wanted him to field it because that close, you have good coverage and maybe pin him in, behind the 15-yard line. But the Oilers wisely let it go into the end zone, get the ball on the 20-yard line to begin their drive. Actually, the 25-yard line. No, back up to the 20. Excuse me. College is 25, is it not?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right,
then.
then.
Take it out to 20 and start from there. So
Oilers shuttling players in and out. Imagine we'll see a lot what we saw on the last drive. It was being effective until they turned the ball over. 7:44 to go in the third. Blue Devils lead 34-0. Fake handoff. He's looking down the field. It's well covered. It's going to be a battle for the ball. Oh, just off the fingertips of the receiver. Good coverage on the outside by Keeney. Well thrown ball. If he hadn't clipped his fingernails before the game, he might have brought that one in. That's how close that one was. Nonetheless, it comes up incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Oilers. 7:38 to go in the third. Again, Blue Devils leading this one. Okay, they adjusted their scoreboard again, so it's 32-0, not 34-0.
Well, I would have taken the 2-point conversion, but we didn't earn it on that one.
We didn't earn on that one. Oilers split 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Single setback is Carnes with the quarterback in the gun. Takes the snap, rides the sweep right off, finds the seam, and is brought down after about a 5-yard gain. Bring up about 3rd down and 5.
The ball should be about on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to mark them right on the 25. So 3rd and 5. Blue Devils with a chance to get the Oilers off the field. and get the offense back on the field. Oilers shuttling players in. Number 22 coming back in the ball game for the Oilers. Number 22 is I have him as Zach Carr. And it's dark in the booth, so if that's not right, please don't try to try to get mad at me later. One wide to the left, one wide to the right. Lone setback, lead block just behind the left tackle. Tried to go on to, nothing doing. They're going to ride that seam play again. Blue Devils are there and up to the challenge, and they hold him short. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage just a hair more than that, if anything. Going to bring fourth and 4 for the Oilers. With 6:31 remaining in the third quarter, looks like the punt team's coming on. Keeney will go back to receive the punt. Blue Devils have come awful close the last 2 times to getting this punt blocked. And I think they didn't block it the last time, but they sure made him adjust, and he had a bad kick. So here we go. The last 2 snaps have been high. Let's see what we get here. Low, slow snap. Blue Devils, do the courteous thing when you're up 32-0. They don't put a rush on the punter. And it is a slow, loping kick to the Blue Devil 40-yard line. Blue Devils will take over there. And it looks like they're coming straight back into play. The officials are trying to motor this game along. I did overhear them say this particular crew is from Oklahoma City, at least the referee is. So they have a long drive after they get out of here. And 32-0 Blue Devil lead, 5:58 remaining in the third quarter. So it's been all Blue Devils all night long.
See, Tanner's got a long drive, too. He's got to go, and then he's got to study tonight, too. He don't get the night off.
He's got to study?
Yeah. Friday night, he's studious.
Friday night study. That's a good college kid right there. 3 wide to the right for the Blue Devils, 1 wide left. Looking downfield to pass. Good pass rush. Slant pattern across to Keeney. Looks like about a 5.5, 6-yard gain. Good sure hands there on the play. Puts the ball right in the middle of the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 5 for the Blue Devils.
You've been calling his name a lot tonight. Raden's done a heck of a job right here. These Blue Devils have done a heck of a job on defense and on offense all the way around.
Tonight's been a very good ball game for all of them. And Keeney, we've called his name an awful lot this year. He's just kind of been steady Eddie, if not at times, and then Superman at times. 3 wide to the right for the Blue Devils, 1 wide left. Zangy back in the back field to throw, and there is Corbin just shy of the first down marker. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1 for the Blue Devils, right about midfield, just shy of midfield. That's the fat side of the 49-yard line.
Yeah, he had to get to the 50, and he might have stepped on it before he came back a step or 2 to catch that pass, and then he's wrestled down at the 49. So good catch and good movement after that.
And this has been an area of struggle this year for the Blue Devils. When you need power football, we've struggled with that, and one reason is not because we don't have kids with heart, is because we don't have kids over 200 pounds.
Right. They play monster offense and defense. They do everything they can and do a super job.
Yeah, they're just not big. So 3rd and short for the Blue Devils. Going to come straight up the gut. Nice spin move by Corbin to barely. I think he had about 3 pinball spin moves there, and it's going to move the chains. Just enough for the first down. So Blue Devils have first down right on the 50-yard line.
Good effort right there as he kept fighting and struggling to get it across the 50, and the ball's just a crappie on the Merritt side of the field.
Well, and that's not a big crappie either.
No. You might use that for a bait, too. So 4:43 to go, or is it 4:03?
4:03.
4 minutes to go in the third period. Cordell leads 32-0.
3 wide to the left for the Blue Devils. Looking right all the way, swing pass, and that's behind the line of scrimmage. That's behind the line of scrimmage, and the sophomore didn't chase it down, and that's a turnover for the Blue Devils. You've got to realize when it's behind the line of scrimmage, it's just like a pitch. It's a fumble. And so that's going to be a learning mistake there. So the Oilers take over on the Blue Devil 34-yard line off the mistake, the error there by the running back. not tracking that ball down. Even though it was thrown overhand, it was thrown behind the line of scrimmage. So Oilers in business here on the Blue Devil side of the field. Hand off to Carnes, has a hole in the middle, and Sam Espinosa whips him down to the 25, but not until after about a 9-yard gain. Now Sam Espinosa is playing the left side defensive line, and he makes that tackle 9 yards down the field. Are they going to give him the 10? Well, one chain guy is trying to give him the 10. Yeah, okay, they're going to give him the full 10. And so that's going to be a first down for the Oilers. 3:30 remaining in the third quarter. 3 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Quarterback in the gun, low snap, and it hit the ground, and he still gets the handoff away, and it looks like Carnes is going to score. Touchdown, Oilers. A good job by the quarterback getting the ball actually one hop back to him, and he did it. I don't know how he got it to the running back, to be honest, because it looked like the running back had gotten by him, and he was going to have to eat that one. But he did just fine getting the ball to the running back for the score. And
it was kind of pitched from the ground. He touched it and just flipped it right to him.
Really fine play by both running back and quarterback on that one. 3:30. Is that what you have? 3:33?
Yes.
All right. 3:33 remaining in the third. 3:13. There we go. 3:13 remaining in the third quarter, and the Oilers get on the board for the first time tonight. Going for 2. Run that same seam to Carnes, and Blue Devils just stack it up. 2-point conversion is no good. Blue Devils leading this one 32-6. You're listening to 106.9 FM, 107 The Zone.
Folks, you can trust and depend on quality Whirlpool home appliances. And the best place to purchase Whirlpool is Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. They've got washers and dryers, refrigerators and ranges and dishwashers and so much more. The complete line of Whirlpool appliances. The best in the industry. And you'll get blue ribbon service from Cordell TV and Appliance and Furniture. We service everything we sell. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, 117 North Market in Cordell. Phone 580-832-5777.
When a need arises for an attorney, you want the best possible choice in your corner, right? So you contact Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law in Cordell. She handles family law, criminal law, deeds, wills, and probates. Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law, needs to be your first call at 580-832-3848. Sky is a proud supporter of Cordell Blue Devil Sports. Sky Shepherd Wood, PC Attorney at Law, 127 East Main in Cordell. Your first call when you need an attorney at 580-832-3848.
All right, off of the turnover in the short field, the Merritt Oilers get on the board tonight for the first time, 32-6 with 3:13 to go in the third quarter. Been all Blue Devils for the most part. Most wounds tonight have been self-inflicted. 1 turnover in the red zone. It didn't lead to a score, and 1 turnover that did. So Blue Devils looking for a short kick this go-round. They're in protect mode. Don't know if they're going to get the onside kick, but he certainly pushed it. Blue Devils close it out, field it at the 20. Coming straight up the middle is Grissom. Bounces to the left side and has a little bit of a seam, and if he breaks that side, he's done. It's over. Oh! Quick kicker turned him just back to the inside, and Blue Devils have the ball on the Merritt 30, it looks like the 36-yard line, about the 36. The edge man did a really fine job turning him back to the inside, because had he not, we'd be singing our fight song right now.
Well, the way Grissom runs, we haven't seen him really turn one loose in a couple of weeks now, but when he gets that extra speed, like I said, when he turned it upfield, I thought he's going, and if it hadn't been for Punter staying with him, he would have made it.
Yeah, so the Blue Devils begin with the ball on their own 36, just short of the 35. 3 come wide to the right. Corbin, Keeney, and Johnson come wide right. 1 wide to the left, and Mr. Blue Hat is holding up the game here. Now he's going to blow it all into play. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. In the third quarter. Blue Devils get set. Looking left all the way. He's going to roll left now. Now he's flush. He's got a little bit of a lane. He's down. He's going to run over the first down marker. I think you should give credit for that, even if you came up short out of bounds, if you hit the down marker that hard.
He tackled the chain crew, and chain crew got out of the way, but he ate the down marker for him, the chain marker.
They're going they're going to call him just short of the first down marker, even though he plowed it over. Matter of fact, they marked him about 4 yards short, and he smooth ran over the down.
He might have stepped out just inside the 30-yard line.
It is on that far side of the field, so it's going to be about 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, I'm sure he stepped out because he took out the chain crew over there.
2:48 to go in the third. 2 wide left, 2 wide to the right. Johnson getting set on the right side. Oh, and the ball is scooped and fumbled. And it looks like the Oilers come back up with the football. Ball was really low snapped, and trying to scoop it up was Zangy, and he actually shoved it forward when he did and turned the ball over.
Merritt will have it on their own 37-yard line.
No,
36.
32.
32, there you go.
Yeah,
I'm trying to mark these fields out here.
Yeah. Here we go.
32.
3 come wide to the left. Merritt feeling a little chippy now, down 32-6, but things recently have turned their direction. Looking a swing pass to the right, he sidesteps the tackler, and then is swarmed by Zangy at the 33-34-yard line, gain of about 2 on the play. That's that same little play we run that we throw to Dane Corbin out to this edge and give him some space to work in. He was able to sidestep one tackler, but Zangy came in and cleaned it up. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Blue Devils leading this one 32-6 on homecoming night for the Merritt Oilers.
And next Friday night's Cordell's homecoming.
So 2 homecomings in a row. 3 wide to the right for the Oilers. 1 wide left. Quarterback keeper all the way is going to try to hold that edge, and he gets the edge with the lead block of Carnes, and he is stuffed short of the 40. Matter of fact, he's going to come in about the 38, 39-yard line. He's going to be about 3rd down and 3 or 4. It looks like a long 3. We'll call it a fat 3.
There were 4 Cordell jerseys there to tackle him at the 38-yard line of Merritt.
Yeah, Payette ate the lead blocker and then allowed everybody else to close in. And here we go, 3rd down and 4. If the Blue Devils hold and get them off the field again, 1:27 remaining in the third quarter. 3 wide to left, 1 wide right. Looking for that count there. I'm going to hand off to Carnes again. He stubs up the middle, and from here it looks short. They're going to mark him short. But this side judge is marking him short. The other side judge is marking him ahead, and they're going to move the chains. That's going to be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 with 1:10 remaining in the third quarter. Blue Devils lead this one 32-6. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's say that was a bold move by the chain crew to move
I'd say that was a bold move because we started this drive on the 33, and they got a 1st down on the 41. So 3 wide to the left for the Merritt Oilers, 1 wide to the right. Low snap, looking across the middle and can't hold on to it. And in fact, I think the umpire right there got in the way, got in the vision of the receiver and distracted him somewhat. Because he was open and the ball was there, but he was within about a 1.5 foot of the umpire.
And if you're a good route runner, you can use that official as a blocking agent for you and go right behind him, and then you might have a little more opening.
Many a good umpires with cleat marks up their back because of that. 2nd down and 10 for the Oilers. 3 wide to the left, 1 wide right. Carnes in the backfield. They're going to fake the handoff to him, going back again to the same route to the other side. Completed it this time. Got away from the umpire this time. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Merritt Oilers.
Down on the Cordell 45-yard line.
So here with 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
And see, that's good for us because they'll run a play and then they'll move the playing field right back in front of us here.
Yeah, it helps us out in this booth here. 3 wide to the left, 1 wide right. Carnes in the backfield. Quarterback keeper all the way using Carnes as a blocker. And that was kind of interesting there. The lead blocker got put all the way 5 yards in the backfield. 4-yard gain on the carry, but the lead blocker paid the price on that one.
Bodie Gallagher did a good tackle for the Cordell Blue Devils on that.
I think that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. Blue Devils lead this one. It's been all Blue Devils real often. 32-6 going into the fourth quarter. You're listening to 106.9 FM, 107 The Zone.
One day, they're plain grown up. The next day, they are one. As time goes by, the cost of college continues to rise. You know that college is important, but that expense may seem out of reach. We can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Phil Cleaver. Let's work together on strategies to help you tackle growing college expenses. Stop by our office in Cordell for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
All right, getting ready to begin the fourth quarter here. Blue Devils have had the upper hand most of the game. Second half has been played to a 6-6 tie. If it wasn't for that 26-0 score in the first half, this would be a close ball game. Right. Blue Devils lead this one 32-6, beginning of the fourth quarter. Oilers have benefited from Blue Devil turnovers here in the second half. So I've scored off one of them and are in scoring range from the Blue Devil 40 right now. Have a nice little drive putting it together right now. 3 wide to the right for the Oilers, 1 wide left. Carnes has been the workhorse all night, either lead blocking for the quarterback or running a seam, a little stretch seam all night long. Here he comes again, straight up the middle. You're not going to arm tackle that kid. He don't look real beefy. I mean, he's not a big kid, but I've seen our guys get their hands on him. And you don't tackle him with just an arm or a hand. You got to grab him. So 3rd down and 3 after a short gain for the Oilers, just the other side of the 40. Not going to call it the 39, but just beyond the 40.
39 3/4 maybe.
We'll split hairs about it in a little while. 11:26 to go in the ball game. Got 2 backs to the left and to the right of the quarterback. 1 right, and the low snap again. Still got it to Carnes. He scoots to the inside and then bounces outside and is upended on the outside.
First down.
First down around the 30-yard line, about a 10-yard run. Good jab step up the field, which slowed up the pursuit, and then he bounced it to the left, to the outside. And what are we doing here? We've got a kid cramping up out there. Parker Johnson hobbles off the field. Earlier when they scored the touchdown, Parker was in the end zone dealing with a cramp in his leg and hobbles off the field with a cramp in his leg now.
What he did, he ran off the field, got down so they could stretch that out for him.
Mr. Whitehat winding the clock with about 11 minutes to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 Merritt Oilers on the Blue Devil 30. Oilers get to the line. 1 wide left, 1 wide right. Running back to either side of the quarterback in the gun. Everybody moving before the snap. He faked the handoff, and he's under pressure now. Blue Devils can't quite get there. Good comeback block by the lineman. Ooh, and then he gets cleaned up downfield.
He broke 3 tackles in the backfield back here.
Yep. Yeah, he certainly did a good job getting out of the pickle he was in. And I think Coach Trammell's talking to his young men who let him out of that pickle. From the sideline there. He wasn't really happy with the result of that play. It looked like there was going to be about a 5 or 6 yard loss, and it turned into about a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, because he had to get inside the 20, and he's just inside the 21.
So 2nd down and a short 1 at that. Same formation, 1 wide left, 1 wide right. Running back to either side of the quarterback. Going to hand off cross play right up the middle, and woof, he may have not got there. I mean, they had to give him an incredibly good spot for him to have the first down. I think Mr. Whitehat's going to survey the field, and he's going to go by the incredibly good spot. Holy cow. Holy cow.
You called it. Incredible
I tell you what, either running back's living right or the officials are living wrong, because I don't think that was the actual spot, but oh well. 3 wide to the right for the Oilers, 1 wide left. He's going to roll the pocket, and the quarterback keeper all the way cuts it back out of the pursuit down to the 11-yard line. Yeah, he was trying to stretch that out, and the Blue Devil defense over-pursued slightly. He cut back to the middle of the field, found about 9 yards. So 2nd down and 1 from the 11-yard line of the Blue Devils. 9 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the ball game. Blue Devils lead this one 32-6. Back to that two-back set again. Going to hand it to Carnes. Actually faked it, and the Blue Devils read it, and that's a holding call all the way. But, yeah, how are you kidding me? There it is. Yeah, the white hat realizes I can't let that one go. Yeah, that was holding all the way. The back judge, the referee saw it. That's going to come back 10 yards.
At the 10-yard line is where and then there's another flag at the 2-yard line.
Well, that's the same one.
Okay.
They brought them all holding. That's an easy call. Line judge didn't make the call. The referee did, and there's no avoiding that one. He had his arms all the way around the defender, trying to make the tackle, trying to get away from him. And that's exactly what the referee showed the coach. He said he had his arms all the way around him.
Yeah.
And so that's going to back him up. I think that's a spot foul, so it may only back him up a few yards. So holding against the offense. And again, I think that's a spot foul. And they have it backed up to, it's going to be at the 11-yard line because it occurred down by the 2. So it's about the 12-yard line. So 2nd down and 2, basically rerun the play. 1 wide to the left. I'm going to look Carnes on that seam again, looking for that edge. Blue Devils, he's found a good seam pattern, and that was really well blocked. Wide receiver kicked the defensive back to the outside, and the lead blocker sealed off the linebacker pursuit, and Carnes found the seam and finds the end zone. And that's a touchdown for the Merritt Oilers with 8:56 remaining in the ball game. It is now 32-12. Looks like the Oilers will be going for the 2-point conversion. Let's see what we have here. All right, 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. 2 backs in the backfield in the gun with the quarterback. Looking for that short fade pattern. It's thrown up and no. Whoa. The ball is on the ground. The ball was on the ground. Holy cow, the line judge is terrible. The ball actually came out of the receiver's hands on the ground when he was signaling touchdown.
Coming over to talk about it.
They have to talk about it. The ball ended up on the ground. That was an incomplete pass. That is no good. In fact, the referee's waiting on the correct call. They're going to wave that one off. If they're going to do it right, they're going to wave it off. The ball was literally on the ground. I mean, not even close to being caught. What are they going to tell them? They're going to go with the line judge. Now, if you can see what I see, these two officials are actually angry with each other because one of them said the ball's over there on the ground, and the other one won't come off his call.
It's going to be a long ride home then.
Yeah, if they're sharing a ride, that ain't going to be fun. And Zane Trammell's out there yelling and the same thing. The ball was on the ground. It was an incomplete pass, no good.
32-14 is our score here with 8:55 to go in the ball game. We'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to Fox Radio.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, coming back here, 8:55 remaining in the ball game. Oilers have played well in the second half, scoring 14. Blue Devils have scored 6. Blue Devils lead this one 32-14. And Blue Devils playing onside protection here.
Got your hands crew up here at midfield.
We only got one deep. And then everybody else within, 5, 10, 15 yards of their line of scrimmage.
And they're creeping up a little more.
And they're creeping up, Yep. Everybody pointing out assignments. Look at Maddox back up over here and cover the hole. There's the onside kick. And
it did not go 10 yards.
Go 10 yards out of bounds. And the Blue Devils are going to get the ball right there at the 46-yard line.
Great field position for Cordell as they can't kick the onside kick and make it happen.
Yeah. He got too much of it pointed. Now, if that ball goes out of bounds, the way this penalty works, if it goes out of bounds downfield beyond the 35-yard line, you get the ball on the 35. However, if the ball doesn't go beyond out of bounds, you can take the ball at the spot of where it went out of bounds.
And that's the 46 of Merritt, unless they're going to make them kick it again.
No.
Well, they're lining up for are they lining up?
Lining up for defense. So the ball actually traveled about 30 yards just down the 40-yard line. So he got about a half a yard kick on that one. Blue Devils take over 1st and 10 on the Oiler 40. 3 wide to the right, 1 wide left, 1 in the backfield. Zangy swinging it out to Corbin quickly, and it is no good.
Let him too much.
Let him just a little bit too much. Now, sometimes when you have a good first half like that, getting into the second half and getting back into the same rhythm and same groove is kind of tough to do.
And Merritt has adjusted their defense, and they've adjusted their offense for what can work for them, and that's why the adjustments they've made have held Cordell back a little bit in the second half.
Blue Devils come out 2nd and 10. 2 running backs in the pistol, 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Gallagher over here to the left. He's been a favorite target. Dane Corbin moves forward just a bit. Tough yardage there, trying to run that cross trap. Nothing doing there. 3rd and 10. Clock's still moving, though. 8:37 to go in the ball game. Blue Devils 3rd and long. Wouldn't surprise me to see something kept on the ground here just to keep the clock moving. Clock is your friend if you're the Blue Devils, not your friend if you're the Oilers.
If you got the lead, you want that clock to run.
That's exactly right. Blue Devils break the huddle. 26 seconds on the play clock. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Keeney out here in the slot to the left. Grissom on the wide side. Safety rolls over the top side here. Low snap, pressure there. Ball batted as he threw it. Pass incomplete.
He was lucky to get that one away.
Yeah, as soon as he got the ball, it was a low snap on the short hop, and he had someone right in his face, and nothing doing on that play. 4th and long. Blue Devils trying to close this one out.
Are you going to punt here, or are you going to go for it?
I'm punting. I'm punting.
Through. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to make him go, at least 80 yards. Because if it's a touchback, and Zangy's a good kicker, and he can get it back into the end zone, and he's with the wind. So he's a good punter. He can get it back there. Oh, there's 12 men on the field, and let's see where this one's going to end up. Oh, nice Blue Devil roll down to the 5.
And it's down by Cordell in the 5 to 5.
Yeah, it's going to be 12 men on the field, and that's only a 5-yard penalty. I imagine the Blue Devils will decline it, being they got the ball all the way down to the 5.
Yep, there is a flag out here at the 41-yard line.
And he was trying to get off the field as fast as he could, but he didn't quite make it.
They've had that issue several times, but the kid's been able to get off the field. This time he couldn't. He stayed on the field a little too long.
Yeah, he was still 12 yards on the field.
Right.
A lot of times the officials, if you get close to the sideline, they're going to let it go.
Where we're going to set up play right here with 7:50 remaining in the ball game. Cordell leads 32-14.
And while these guys have another long discussion here, what are they going to do? Personally, I would decline it. They're going to wave it off.
They're going to wave it off. Okay.
Yeah, because he wasn't off. Yeah. We threw it for no reason.
They'll get to take it back there on the 5-yard line.
He's throwing one for the 2 that he didn't throw earlier.
Mm-hmm. But, can you imagine that? Make-up flags?
Make-up flags.
Never heard that happen. Never heard that happen. 7:58 to go. Cordell leads 32-14. Next Friday is homecoming Friday night. Sarah comes to town. You're going to have a parade about 1 o'clock in the afternoon down to the courthouse square. Have a spaghetti dinner before the ball game. So get out and enjoy homecoming week next week in Cordell.
All right. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Oilers. It looks like from the 5, just inside the 5, their own 5-yard line. 95 yards to go with 8 minutes to go in the ball game. 2 wide to the left for the Oilers, 1 wide right. Low snap, looking short across the middle. It's been good for them most of the night, and it's good for them again for a first down. It's just been a short, fast slant pattern, and easy throw, easy catch, get you a little bit of yardage, and That's been effective for them most of the night. The only time they've had trouble with it is when a receiver actually fumbled the catch. So now they're at the 15-yard gain, 1st and 10 at their own 20. Blue Devils, there's Carnes again. Blue Devils sandwiched that one in the middle. Oh, he's hit hard at the line of scrimmage, maybe about a yard and a half beyond the line of scrimmage. Good hit by the Blue Devil defense there. It looked to me like Zangy coming up to close that one out. Being a 2nd and 8, 7:20 to go in the ball game.
And the clock is rolling.
And that clock is screaming at him right now. 3 go wide to the left for the Oilers, 1 wide to the right. Carnes in the backfield with the quarterback. There's the snap. He's looking to pass all the way, and he is hit as he throws the ball. That may be a fumble. No. Referee ruled his arm was going forward. He was smashed.
It hit one of the Cordell defenders right in the shoulder pads right here.
Yeah.
Can't give you a number, but it hit him. I think it surprised everybody.
I think if he was a pitcher in baseball and that play came in again from the coach, he'd shake it off. It's like, nope, we ain't doing that one again.
Don't like that play.
Didn't like that call, coach. 3rd down and 8 for the Oilers. This time in the ball game with this score, hard to tell if this is 2-down territory. 3 wide right, 1 wide left. He's going to roll to the right, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper all the way. Blue Devils closing out on it, and it is taken down the 25, which is going to be about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They spread it out and ran off the defenders, and the quarterback tried to run that bootleg in behind them, but it's going to be 4th and 3.
All 3 of the pass defenders for Cordell, they let their receivers go. They went for the quarterback and made him pay for that effort.
All right, then. So 4th and 3. I'm thinking they're going to call Cordell offsides on 2. What do you think?
Yeah, we're going to stay here, not snap the ball, act like it, but not snap the ball.
All right, then. Now, but they have to do something. I mean, they are trailing this one. 3 wide to the left. There's the first snap, but there's movement on the left side for the Oilers. There's movement on the left side.
Now, some of the defense for Cordell moved with them, but if Merritt moves first, it's procedure on Merritt.
And this is not college or pro football. If the defense moved, it was the linebacker who moved. He can move. But the left tackle on the offensive side moved. And that's what caused the false start.
That backs them up to the 20-yard line, so they're going to have to punt it now.
Well, I doubt they punt it. They got nothing to lose. They're 0-3 and trailing 32-14, and if you punt it,
yeah, 6 minutes left in the ball game.
6 minutes left in the ball game. I think they're gonna try to fling that little slant pattern again they've been running, or they're gonna try to run that quarterback keeper off that left side behind those 3 over there. And there it goes. There's that quarterback, and he tries to back it up and throws it away and almost intercepted. Ball's incomplete. Blue Devils take over on downs.
Ooh, great field position for Cordell. Great field position.
And here's another thing. District points are already satisfied.
Right.
Doesn't matter how the score goes. I believe it's only 15 points, correct, for the win?
15.
So, I mean, if you go down another touchdown, it's not going to affect district points for you whatsoever.
It's not going to help.
So, 32-14.
Intentional grounding, so they're going to mark off a few more yards against the Oilers, and Cordell will have the ball 1st and 5 from the 5-yard line.
Wow.
First and goal from the 5. Big time.
Well, you love to see it for the Blue Devils, because they certainly have had their share of heartaches already this year. Lost 2 tough close games, one to the Rush Springs Redskins and one's to the Thomas. Wow, how did that happen? The ball was snapped and bounced off Zangy and into Dane Corbin's hands.
He just has good hands.
So I think you're about to see another run play here, but finally they get a whole game put together. Against Rush Springs, they had a great second half. Against Thomas, they had a great second half.
And we talked about our defense has improved every week.
Yes.
And they've showed it here tonight, too.
Yeah, showed up again here tonight, too. And missing one of their better defensive players in Carson Nickel, who's out for a couple of weeks. Blue Devils spread the field, 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Running backs in the pistol. Going to be a pitch to Corbin. He's going to try to catch the edge. Catches a seam in the middle. Scoots into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the evening. And that's going to put the Blue Devils up 38-14. And Blue Devils have been opportunistic. They have capitalized off of turnovers, including about an 85, 84-yard scoop and score by Reagan Keeney earlier in the half.
And you got to love it. Dane Corbin had such a wide-open blocking lane for him. He just went in untouched, unpushed over there.
And he did a good job being patient because it wasn't there initially. But as his guys moved their defenders down the field, that lane opened up to the right side, and it looked like just like they drew it up on the board. All right, Blue Devils come out in the pistol formation, 1 wide left, 2 wide to the right. Zangy in the backfield. And he's throwing Gallagher all the way. He's throwing a jump ball out there, and he snags it with one hand. Oh, my goodness, it's a catch. 2-point conversion is good, and that's going to be 40-14. We'll be right back. You're listening to 106.9 FM, 107 The Zone.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Hey, did you know that the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell has fresh, custom-made pizza made to order with your favorite toppings every day, all day until 7 p.m., except on Sunday when they're closed. And they even deliver it right to your door if you want, from 2 to 7 Monday through Thursday. They even have hot wings. And all this on top of their everyday delicious food. Fried ace beans, fried potatoes, and cornbread are a big favorite of mine, too. So put a little sunshine in your day and stop by or carry out your favorites from the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell today.
All right, coming back here, 5 minutes even in the fourth quarter. In the ball game remaining, Blue Devils lead this one 40-14. Then all Blue Devils all night. Merritt Oilers have fought hard this second half. In fact, we're at a 14-14 tie for the half. But they certainly haven't showed any quit. This has been the Blue Devils' night. Cochran, the kick, drives the ball deep and straight down the middle of the field. Field at the 10. Carnes coming to the right side. May have a seam right here, and he may go all the way. I don't think the kicker's going to catch him.
90-yard kickoff return.
9-yard kickoff return. The return gunner turned him back to the inside, but there was nobody there to help him out. So 12 seconds later, the Merritt Oilers return a kick 90 yards for a touchdown. They'll be going for 2. We haven't seen a PAT attempt all night, have we?
Not from Merritt.
Not from us either.
Not from Cordell.
So 40-20 now with 4:48 remaining in the ball game. Somebody's getting chewed on. Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, it wouldn't happen.
Yeah, ball boy.
Nope.
Now is the coach is chewing on the ball boy a little bit because they're trying to get the snap off and there's no football.
He's having too much fun watching that kickoff and run it back for
yeah, that's
return.
a big play. So 1 wide left, 1 wide right for the Oilers. Running backs in a version of the T, handoff, and he is swamped in the backfield, slung down for a loss. Sam Espinosa says, not a chance, not on my watch. And that is no good. And Blue Devils lead this one 40-20. You're listening to 106.9 FM. We'll be right back.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
All right, we're back here. This game not one to end. Turned into a boatload of excitement here in the last few minutes. Blue Devils surrendered 14 points, unanswered points, and Oilers closed the lead to 32-14. Blue Devils turn them over on down, score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, make it 40-14. Oilers run a kickoff all the way back, and now it's 40-20. And we're looking at an onside kick with 4:48 remaining, and there's a good onside, but it's going to go out of bounds. And at least this time, it only gets the ball at the 35.
It's safer than giving it back to Cordell on the
40
kickoff line.
Yeah, he tried to pooch that out of bounds in no man's land and got it there, but had too much drive on the ball, pushed it out of bounds. 4:40.
Now, are they worried about our return guys returning it for a touchdown? I mean, I can see that. Kick it away from our return boys so they don't have a chance to return it.
We'll go with that one.
Yeah, I like that attitude.
First and 10 Blue Devils on their own 35. Have the ball on the far left hash mark. Probably looking to try to kill this clock, so you probably won't see just a ton of passing. What you're probably going to see is a heavy dose of running. Make Merritt burn timeouts, especially if you get into a third and short situation. Make Merritt burn the timeouts. It won't burn the clock up, but what it'll do is it'll take those timeouts away, and they can't stop the clock later. Blue Devil football on their own 35. Line judge holding everything up. Mr. White Hat blows it into play, and we are ready for action. Zangy takes the snap, pitches wide to the right, and Corbin takes the edge, turns it upfield, and just tripped up, or he's still running. And that's a good, strong gain on first down for the Blue Devils. That's going to be 4 or 5 yards on the gain. I think they're only going to give them 4.
Out to the
39-yard line. And now you just eat that clock, Coach. Eat that clock. You don't break the huddle till 15. That's just my opinion. You don't break the huddle till there's 15 seconds. Thomas did it effectively against us a week ago. They had the ball twice late and just ate the clock alive because they wouldn't come out of that huddle. And there it is, 15, and we're coming out of the huddle. 3 wide to the left. 2nd and 6 for the Blue Devils. 10 seconds remaining on the play clock. 1 wide right. And 4 seconds, and the snap, and he's looking to throw. He dodges the defender, now looking to throw it downfield. Got a man by himself. Ball comes up no good. Had a jump ball there, and Blue Devil couldn't come down with it on the far left side. He'd gotten behind the defense, but Zangy had a man in his face and couldn't get the ball all the way down to him. 3:47 to go, 3rd and long, and I don't think they were looking to really, go down the field. They were looking for that little flare pass in the flats they throw to Corbin, and it was well covered. Matter of fact, they had 3 guys closing in on that one, so he decided to hold the ball. 3rd down and 6 for the Blue Devils, and I'll bet you see something on the ground. Here's the snap. He's going to roll. He's going to roll back. Throws the comeback. Great catch. Circus catch. But comes up short of the first down.
Was that Raiden?
No, that was actually Parker Johnson on the left side.
Okay.
So it's going to be 3rd down, and they can wind this clock all the way down to 3 minutes before they snap the ball. 4th down and 3.
You get a good punt out of this one. It should be pretty deep then.
Yeah. Well, they're finally going to return somebody back there. If that's the only thing they're sending, he's going to kick it way over their head. Okay, they're going to back him up now. Blue Devils at 13, 12, 10, and they may actually just take the penalty on this.
Wouldn't hurt it.
Well, it wouldn't hurt at all. Looks like Zangy's going to take the snap, though. High snap, no pressure. Good kick, angled away from the return man. And nice Blue Devil roll down to the 15, 13, 14-yard line. Dane Corbin on the coverage on that one, 2:47. And Aiden Zangy pins him in coffin corner over here around the 15-yard line. Great punt by Aiden.
Good kick, angled it away from everybody, and it just took a good roll and came out of bounds.
So Blue Devils holding on right now, 40-20, 2:47. At least that's what I'm seeing through the poll. 2:47 remaining in the ball game. Now, I bet you see that slant pattern again once or twice. Blue Devils back up on defense. 1 wide left, 1 wide right. two running backs to either side of the quarterback, and there's an offside penalty. And no one moved that time.
Only the defense crossed the neutral zone, and that's a little bit more than what you needed.
Yeah, Alex Grissom crossed in. He was trying to get that running start, and he's fast enough. You give him a running start, you're in trouble.
You seen him grab his helmet. He knew as soon as he'd done it, but it was too late then. So.
Well, he was guilty of it the last time, but the good thing is that their line moved. So 1st and 5, cheap 5 yards there. One wide left, one wide right. Running back set to either side of the quarterback in the gun. And here they come right with Carnes again, and backside pursuit closes the hole, and no gain on that play, maybe a half a yard. They blitzed off that left side, and he tried to cut back, and backside pursuit held their assignment, and so he didn't get that big lane he's been getting. 2:28 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils leading this one 40-20. In case you've joined us late, Blue Devils on their way to their first victory of the season have led this one from cradle to grave. 3 wide to the left for the Oilers, 1 wide to the right. He's going to roll to the left and look downfield, throws it underneath and cackled immediately. Got enough yardage for the first down, but you're not going to make a living doing that this late in the ball game. 2:05 remaining in the ball game. Clock starts again on the spot of the ball. Chains move. 2 minutes left, 1:59. Blue Devils looking like they're starting to feel a little bit giddy out there. I get that first win under their belt, have homecoming next week, another opportunity to play the game they enjoy. 2 wide left, 2 wide to the right for the Oilers. Single setback. He's looking across, deep out, and crossed up the coverage. The play was a perfect call. Blue Devils got confused on the inside receiver going to the inside. The outside defender went with them and the inside, and the inside receiver was wide open. They just missed the throw.
All alone out here, but there's a lot
alone.
of pressure on the quarterback, too.
Yeah, he wasn't like he had a bad throw. He had someone in his face, but if he gets about a half a second longer, we're hearing the Oiler fight song again.
You bet.
So here we go. Let's see if they don't come back to that in a play or two. 1:39 to go. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Single setback. He's going to, they run it again. Ran the same play again. And he's tackled. He's sacked in the backfield. The 15-yard line. Took a rough little tumble there. Blue Devil defense up to the task on that play, and that's going to back it up. I think we're going to get a timeout. Yes, timeout for the Oilers. You're listening to 106.9 FM. We'll be right back.
Every team knows the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Kylie Rogers and her team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Kylie Rogers at 832-5302.
All right, we're back here in Merritt, Oklahoma. 1:32. Is that what you got, Tanner?
Yes.
1:32 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils lead this one 40-20. It's been all Blue Devils all night. Merritt technically probably won the score in the second half, but they spotted us 26 points, so it doesn't much matter.
That helps.
Yeah, that helps out a lot. Blue Devils lead this one at this point, 40-20. 3rd down and 20. Quarterback was just sacked on the play, and officials blowing the whistle, getting the guys out of the huddle. Fortunately, we have escaped this injury-free on both sides of the football. For as far as both sides of the sidelines, rather. No Merritt Oilers off the field hurt. No Blue Devils hurt.
On a warm night.
On a warm night.
It was a little warm tonight, so, you could see that happen. But next Friday night is supposed to be cooler.
Yeah, you got to love it. Cooler and wet. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Quarterback in the gun. Going to fake the handoff and going to sweep off to the left, and he is eaten up on that outside run there. Blue Devil defense, Zangy and Jasmer in on the play, and that's going to bring up 4th and really, really long. And you're going to see the punt team for the Merritt Oilers come out. I think you're going to see you're going to see Raiden Keeney drop back to field this punt. And let's see where the punt ends up. He's had 2 really good kicks tonight and 1 really bad one. So we'll see where this one ends up for him. He is actually kicking into the wind. And here we go. We got the snap. Oh, it's over his head, and it's into the end zone. Blue Devils are trailing him, and he just kicks it out of the end zone for the safety. Wise move by what's his name, Carnes. He's been a handful all night, no matter what place on the field he's been. And wisely, the ball will just go sailing over his head, and you can take a hit for no reason trying to get it out of the end zone. You can try to recover it and miss it, and they recover for a touchdown. Blue Devils but wisely just kicks it out of the end zone, surrenders the 2 points, and there'll be a free kick coming to the Blue Devils from the Merritt 20. So Blue Devils now up 42-20.
And there's 42 seconds
and
left in the
42 to 20, and 42 seconds remaining on 4th and 20.
I love them numbers now. So.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it means other than the Blue Devils are going to walk out of Merritt, Oklahoma with a win.
When it lines up right, Cordell's going to win.
There you go. There you go. So Blue Devils, looks like everybody's huddled up for the kick. It's a free kick now. So the Oilers have a choice of punting it from the 20 or kicking it from a tee, from a stand from the 20. So that's why it's called a free kick. And somebody's going to have to go get a football. Two guys came on the field with football, and someone says, throw that one back, and both guys threw the ball back. So they got the right one now. Blue Devils lined up for the free kick. Alex Grissom backed all the way up to the Blue Devil 35. Everybody else in tight because it is a free kick, but you can also onside this if you go from the tee.
From the 20-yard line.
From the 20-yard line. Let's see what we get here. Alex Grissom back deep for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils chatting it up among each other, making sure everybody knows their assignment. Straight line drive kick down the field. Grissom's going to field it with his face mask first, but bounces up. He's kind of wrangled and hit pretty good right about the 43-yard line. And Blue Devils will probably go into victory formation from there. 37 seconds remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils lead this one 42-20. They're spotting the ball immediately, and Blue Devils will come to the line. Oilers will come to the line, and we'll take the
snap it twice.
Snap it twice. Well, actually you don't. You'll snap it this one, and you have 40 seconds from the time the ball's set. This can be the only snap.
This on 40 seconds.
Yeah. They changed that on us again. Then we've been watching 25 for years.
Right.
All right then. Yep. And he's just going to take a knee there at the 35, and that's going to be the ball game. 32 seconds. 30. Are they going to make him snap it again? Did he? Yeah. See, that's. You're not. There you go. They reset the 40. And that's going to be the ball game. Blue Devils won't have to snap it again tonight. Blue Devils started early with a 40-yard touchdown run from Dane Corbin. Blue Devils have scored in every aspect of the game tonight. A scoop and score on defense. We did not score on special teams. So forgive me. But we did score on both sides of the ball, offensively, defensively. Now, when you're scoring in multiple phases of the game, you're going to be very successful. Blue Devils win this one tonight, going away 42-20. And do we want to go away, or do we want to just close it out here?
Let's just close it out here.
Let's just stay here and close it on out. Blue Devils played great from start to finish. Dane Corbin with a big night for the Blue Devils, as well as Aiden Zangy. Plenty of fight in the Merritt Oilers. Certainly tip your hat to them. They played hard, even though they got down early, and certainly finished the game strong. Something to build on for them as they go forward. Losing streak ends for the Blue Devils. Unfortunately, continues on for the Merritt Oilers.
Now the Merritt Oilers go to 0-4. Cordell's goes to 1-4.
1-4.
It's good to see the Blue Devils get the wheels on the wagon. Do a good job here tonight. They were shining on offense and defense. You've got these kids playing both directions. You get Sam Espinoza catching that one ball and going to return it, and they help out on offense right there. So, they deserve that type of night. They've worked hard. Zane Trammell and his crew, David Garman and Dylan Ball,
get their first win. Zane Trammell gets his first win as the Blue Devil head coach. Congratulations, Coach Trammell, and Morgan, if you're listening, because an unhappy coach is an unpleasant individual to live with, so it ought to be better for you tonight and this weekend at home.
Well, you know, when the coaching becomes a long season,
Very much so.
They don't work an 8-hour day.
Nope.
You run into this, and they're working 12, 15 hours, and they don't sleep well if you're not winning. And so even when you are winning, they don't sleep well working on the next team, next who they're going to play, and they'll be looking at film and stuff tomorrow. It's a 7-day-a-week job for the coaches. So.
Certainly a tough row of cotton to hoe, but the Blue Devils get it done tonight, winning this one 42-20. And so for this evening, I'm saying goodnight for Mike Sutherland.
Well, we got a little bit more to talk about. Remind everybody tomorrow they've got the fun walk and run at the golf course. Cross country's putting that on. It's delayed from last week. Farmers Market will be at Tractor Supply on Saturday. Get out and help out with that. I mean, we're glad they're doing it. There's some events at the park tomorrow. Then on Monday, Merritt comes to Cordell for a junior high ball game. And got to say, congratulations, the fast pitch softball team ended last week. Appreciate what their effort was and what they played and contributed to Cordell. Well represented and stuff. So when you see the fast pitch softball girls, tell them thank you. And then the football continues for the Blue Devils this next week. Homecoming week. You got a homecoming parade on Friday afternoon about 1 o'clock.
Is there a fundraiser dinner that goes along with homecoming?
We're going to have spaghetti before
spaghetti
the ball
dinner.
Game. Yeah, next Friday night. So enjoy that. Then the homecoming ball game with the parade and coronation and stuff early at the football field. Then on Saturday, a week from today, the senior citizens have a fish fry. So you don't even have to cook next Friday and Saturday. You got it made now. So.
All right, then. Well, Blue Devils relishing their win on the field, still huddled up over there talking to coaches. Merritt Oilers, looks like the team is taking care of responsibilities, picking up pylons, taking care of their home field. Tough loss for the Oilers tonight, losing to the Cordell Blue Devils 42-20. Congratulations, Blue Devils, on your first win in the season. Congratulations, Coach Zane Trammell, on your first win as Blue Devil head coach. So now,
tell your sponsors thank you. They make this all possible, and we'll be back next Friday night for Homecoming 2019.
And good night for Mike Sutherland
and Dudley Simpson.
Good night, everyone. And Tanner's
been working hard, doing a good job keeping you on air and online and everything.
He's
got to study tonight, so he don't get a night off either. Then.
Tanner and his short leash. So good night, everyone.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Larry and Kimberly Eshitai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel are proud to be Blue Devil boosters. They're proud to sponsor the broadcasts on the radio, and they encourage all of you to attend every game you can and support these fine young people. When you need them, Larry and Kimberly will be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They take care of all the details. A family serving families. Proud to be a part of Cordell and Sentinel. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes in Cordell and Sentinel.
Everything you need and expect from a convenient